You're about to watch a video we filmed live on Twitch.
But it's not actually live.
But you can catch us live on twitch.tv/heartboardgames.
So the next time we do it, you need to be there, chatting with us.
Go follow us at twitch.tv/heartboardgames. Hey everybody, and welcome back to Heart Board Games. We're here tonight playing Above and Below. Yes, Above and Below, which was designed by Ryan Lockett and published by Red Raven Games. And so we're going to be exploring above and we're going to be exploring below. But first, let's introduce ourselves. I'm Ronald, and with me I have down here
Travis.
Yes.
Hi.
Melissa.
And Jesse.
And we're so glad you're here with us tonight for Gen Can't.
Yay.
The week of Gen Can't.
I gotta pass on our bags before we get kicked out.
We've just come into the exhibitor hall here, and
they were kind enough to set it up to look like our home base.
Yeah, I need my badge or I won't be able to stay.
So if you're not familiar with Above and Below, it's kind of an action selection game.
Throwing
With a really fun theme.
Wait.
Tangled.
Something's tangled.
How did you manage this?
Oh, the bitch of Bippy.
Jesse, you're a little laggy.
Yeah, I am.
Bippy got tangled.
This screen is.
There we go.
That's okay. It is what it is.
So we're here at Gen Can't.
Hey, Abby.
Happy Gen Can.
Hey.
Hey, Amby.
Hey, Abby.
Yeah, we're all badged up now.
I got to hear Ambi sing at Dice Tower Con.
Yeah. Hey, Whiskey Nick.
Whiskey Nick!
We're here at Gen Can't, Whiskey Nick. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, Gen Can't.
Oop, there it is.
We got these great badges here with the caterpillar on it. They're definitely not just repurposed badges from some other event.
No.
Definitely not that.
No.
No.
Yeah.
Heavens, no.
All right.
Are
We're a
you
little
gonna stay down there
laggy,
the
that's
entire game? Come on up. Come up above.
I've committed to this joke.
Come up above. Come up above.
All right.
Needle.
Only because it's
So-
hurting my
okay.
knees.
Yeah, we're a little laggy on this side.
Yeah.
That's okay.
So,
We're in the below. They are obviously in the above.
Yes.
Moses turns to spam light.
the Spaminite.
Yep, she made it a thing.
So we're glad to have everybody back. We randomly decided our first player before we started, which is going to be Travis.
Which is great, because I remember everything about how to play this game.
So let me just go over just how to play this
We are
game.
very laggy.
Kind of.
Not you guys, just us. Just this side of the table. That's fine as long as this part of the table is okay, which it is.
Yeah.
We're good.
It's weird.
I don't
guess we
mind
just
if I'm
can't-
doing this.
We can't show Jesse and Melissa on camera tonight. They're below.
So since it's been a little while since we played this game, would anyone be opposed?
It's real. Rules lawyer.
That's right,
tonight.
Dispaminite. Would anyone be opposed if I just went over briefly what the rules are, just a refresher?
I am
Please do.
for
Yes,
it.
Please do.
Okay, so in this game you have workers. They're in 3 different areas on your board. They're ready, they're exhausted, and you can even exert them over here. I call this the hospital. Okay. The workers can do 5 different actions, and they're all symbol based. So this symbol right here, the first one, is to go on an adventure.
I moved your camera.
We're being moved below. This 2 right here reminds you need 2 workers to do that action. Okay. The next one is to gather. Harvest, excuse me. Harvest just means you're gonna harvest goods. So like if I had this in my area and it had a pot on it, I could use a worker to harvest that. Are you listening?
Harvest pot. Harvesting pot.
Harvesting pot.
Oh, no! No!
It's below.
It's a little bowl. Okay.
Thank you,
The third
Melissa
one.
Sings for auto
I was trying to make
Anybody
sure.
want to guess what the third one is with the hammer?
Far off.
Build a building.
Yes, building a building,
Oh,
exactly
building a
right. And there's a
building.
picture right here that matches to it. You can build these buildings, you can build those buildings up there, or if you have an underground cavern, if you haven't explored an underground area, an empty one like this, you can build one of these underground areas on top of it. I know you guys can't see that
Now,
on camera.
what are these dice things here?
That's when you go on an adventure. I'll explain that just a
Oh,
second.
that's the ties to the story.
Next is the feather and the person's face. What do you think that might mean?
Recruit
Feather
Indians.
someone's face.
Recruit a person.
feathers?
So you're going to be able to recruit one of these people to come join you. When you recruit them, they become exhausted. It takes them all day to learn how to work in your village, and they go into your exhausted area.
And tickle someone.
Yes, exactly. You use the feather to tickle them until they join you. The last one right here is called labor. If you take this action, however many
You
people...
give birth to a new worker.
Yes, no. However many people you send to do this action, you get a coin for each of them. And if you're the first person that round to get one, you also get this barrel right here.
With monkeys.
Ah,
Yes.
it's a barrel of monkeys.
It's not a barrel of monkeys.
It's a barrel of feathers.
There's something on
But
the other side of that?
cider can help you let someone get some rest even if they don't have a bed. So let's say I had 4 people over here and I only have 3 beds. If I have cider, one of them can drink that to perk right up.
Cider.
Hey, Turtle Mash!
So that's another reason why someone might have
Turtle
chosen
Mash!
the feather instead of the hammer. We all chose hammer.
Turtle Mesh, have you come to see me lose this game by 1 to 2 points? I'm glad you're here.
He's come to see my brand new Heart Sport Game shirt, just like
Yeah.
you might have now.
So
He does have.
What
Well, I
color
don't know
did you
what
go
color.
with, Turtle
Black.
Mesh?
Oh, black.
Black.
Oh, yes, black.
Classic black.
My,
mentioned that.
Here's my
I
new
love that.
blue one. My new blue.
that is exactly right.
Turtle Mesh,
Turtle Mesh is your supporter.
your optimism
Spam
is
that, you're
encouraging. I just don't want to set the bar too high and
see
see
you
you
win.
disappointed.
So
Yeah.
we
I can't win against these people.
generally can't.
Generally can't?
We do have a few expansion elements in the game. We have some expansion workers that came with the Near and Far game, and we're also going to be playing with the Underforest area. So some of the adventuring might be in the Underforest instead of the underground caverns.
Oh.
Okay. So someone asked me about these dice that are on here. So if you decide to go on an adventure, basically, you're going to put this down here and you're going to roll one of these dice. You're going to roll a die, excuse me. Whatever number comes up,
7.
so let's say I rolled a 2, I would look at number 94 in this book, and the person to my left is going to read that to me. And then I have to, proceed on
Drunk and
for the rest of
randy.
the game.
Whatever.
Yeah, because they drink
Randy.
cider, and then they're perked up. They don't need a bed if they drink cider. We always said it was rum. So,
There's never any rum.
so any other questions?
Just
Can I win?
I hope so. I would like that.
Turtle Mesh wants me to win.
Could be hard cider. That's true.
super hard.
That's what I can drink
Turtle
because
Mesh,
it's
it was
gluten free.
It was your suggestion that made us think about Ryan Lockett and Red Raven Games, so that's why it's here today. And we're celebrating Gen Cant and my last week for a while.
Which we're really excited about.
So Travis, in a 4-player game, in the first round. Oh, by the way, this game is played over a series of rounds, 7 rounds, 6 rounds, 7, however many that
That
is.
number of rounds.
Yep.
Turn
And
around. We're in round 1.
Looks like 7.
can I win? Yes. The real question is, will you win, Travis?
You have
Not
to
looking
try.
likely.
If
Not
you're-
looking good.
Jesse does really well at games like this. And Ronald knows this game well.
Um.
If this were near and far, I would have a fighting chance.
Yes, because I always lose that game.
And Ronald and I played that game off
10
stream,
times,
and I won several times, and Ronald did not like my strategy at all, but it was a winning strategy.
Well, because Near and Far is. Let's see what you guys think about this. Near and Far is a game about learning stories, going on adventures, hearing the story of the game. Travis's take was, don't go on any adventures, just end the game as fast as possible.
No.
That was his strategy.
Well, here's what Ronald is leaving out. Near and Far is a game based on points. Whoever has the most of them at the end of the game, whenever that happens to be, wins said game. Therefore, my strategy was get more points and end the game. It's the Jesse strategy. It's the Jesse strategy.
He didn't want to have an experience.
No, I wanted to win. That was an
Near and Far is
experience.
a game about scoring the most points, says the rules lawyer.
Thank you.
See, you're
Well, how'd
the
you do?
rules lawyer
Thank
now.
you.
How do you feel?
How did I do it?
No, how did you do in the game?
Oh, came in third.
He came in third out of
By
everybody.
like a point.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the point
At the
again.
very end of the whole thing, he came in dead last. So,
Yeah.
it was a winning strategy.
It won. How many games of that did you win?
Like 2.
And I won like 3, I think.
Okay, then.
Out of how many?
And
Oh,
Randy
no,
won.
there's
All,
a
Randy
dispute.
won all the rest.
Yes.
Turtle Mesh says adventures and stories.
Story
lawyer.
Rules judge. Okay, great. So,
Story.
we're going to go ahead and start.
This game, while we're
Because
here.
we have a story to tell for this game as well. So, Travis, go on ahead and start.
Okay,
What you want to do with that person?
He has to recruit people, right?
He doesn't have to. He can do any of these actions
But I
except
can't
for the
do
hammer
any
in
of them,
this
right?
one. Right. You could just labor and get a buck and a cider, or you can hire someone.
This little old man, he wants to set his past straight.
Does he have a name or anything?
Ferdinand.
Ferdinand. Okay, watch how quickly we all forget the name.
Yep. Ferdinand wants to hire some help. He wants to clear his name, and he needs to build a posse.
All right.
He has a mysterious past, but he wants to build a posse at whatever cost.
Cider, I hardly know her.
His name is Jim.
So I just pick one.
His name is Tim.
I have to pay for those
Why
people?
could be
Jim the
Jim.
Tinkerer. Yes, you have to pay however much it says underneath.
Them the
Well, who's good?
This guy can build buildings and also go on adventures. She's good at getting adventures because she gets you 3 if you roll a 4 or better. This person can build, and also if you roll a 5 or better, gives you 3 lanterns.
I'm going to take the 2 guy.
Okay, the cheapest one.
Yeah.
All right. So he
Cheap labor.
goes into your
Never-
exhausted area,
never forget the
and
two-
you've used this
two
one.
Ds.
Oh, Jim, the Tinker.
So what?
Jim the.
Yep, he goes in there too. He's exhausted. You just used him.
The.
So all my
Okay,
people are
so you're
sleepy.
done. Yes, but you only have 3 beds.
Yes, I'm aware.
Okay.
He doesn't care. Got to build a posse.
So
Double
I've
beds,
got
though.
$7.
So I don't see what the big deal is.
Yeah.
I know they have 2 pillows. One pillow for one head, another pillow
I'm
for
recruiting
another.
based on
But shouldn't you
mustaches.
be able to have 2 per bed?
You'd
I'm
think.
gonna go ahead and pay $6.
me
Think,
just-
think, to buy this building right
Look
here
at
and build
singles.
it,
One can
Right
be
there.
above the covers and one can be under the covers. They have a problem.
Below the cover.
and I'm done.
Oh yeah, below the above the covers, below the covers.
That's what the title is.
Melissa, back to you.
All right, I
Called
have this
sleeping
dude.
arrangements.
He's gonna be called Jim, the Tinkerer.
Jim Beam?
Jim the Tinkerer.
Jim
Jim the Beam.
The
The.
the
I'm gonna
Tinkerer.
have to get a
And
do.
Jim the Tinkerer, he's gonna
You
tinker
hear that,
himself
Ronald?
a
We're going to have to
building.
cuddle.
My town is not near yours.
All right,
Just
so
wanna-
he
you're
can
yellow
build.
again. You're Mickey D's.
Yes. Oh, this gets replaced immediately.
Oh yeah, so you are, and I'm white. Interesting.
You're gray.
I'm gray.
I would like that
To match your
bed,
shirt.
please.
Right, of course.
$5.
Here's $5.
So as soon as you buy that, you get what it shows right there,
Get
which is a
this-
potion.
A potion. Ooh.
And a potion can help somebody get healed from injured area to exhausted.
Cool, cool. And what happens to Jim the Tinkerer?
He goes into the exhausted area because he's exhausted. He's done his work for the day.
He built this bed so someone could sleep.
What did I tell you to not let me forget to say to everyone?
Hello.
Only you can prevent forest fires.
No. Something about these rows.
You can always pay $1 to trash all of these and get new ones.
Oh.
I just randomly remembered that and wanted to share it with the group.
Once on your turn, you can do that, and you have to pick which row you want to trash. This row or this row.
The trashy row.
Not the people, just these buildings or these under buildings.
Because people aren't trashy.
Two beds.
Okay, so speaking of which,
Gotta
Jesse,
have
it's your
to
turn.
put
And you did get 1 extra buck than the rest of us because we're playing with 4 players. # rules lawyer.
Oh.
Because if there's anything we want to do,
that
it's give Jesse an
fancy
advantage.
thing.
So this is Billy Boo Boo.
Billy Boo
Billy
Boo.
Boo Boo?
He works harder than his 2 grandfather and father.
You can pay $1 in some locations mysteriously burned down. The worker board does not get replenished until the end of the round.
All right. Well, Billy Boo Boo's got to build something.
Billy Boo Boo. That just makes me laugh.
So these plus coin things help your income. Every round your income will be 1 higher.
Okay.
This is just a space where 2 papers will be, and you'll have to harvest them later, but it's only ever going to be 2 papers there.
Okay. And tell me about that's victory points, right?
Oh yeah, these are victory point symbol. At the end of the game, every house you have, including underground, is worth 1 point.
Plus whatever's shown on it.
In the underground?
That's right.
When can you buy underground stuff?
You have to first get one of these empty caverns in your area. You have
Which
to
you
explore
do.
an empty cavern by doing
Alright.
this action.
I remember this is the set collection part of the game. It's the
Oh, yeah.
Yes, so you're
papers
going to
and
put
stuff.
those on here,
uh-huh.
but you'll notice these further ones are worth more points. This is how rare they are. So this gem is the most rare, the mushroom is the least rare. So you're going to want to put your mushrooms and stuff over here, and the more rare items over here.
Is there
I
a
see.
limit to how many buildings you can buy?
No, there's no limit to the number of buildings. You're only limited by the underground buildings that you have an empty cavern to put them in.
Okay.
Real estate lawyers.
Hashtag Rule
All right.
estate lawyer.
So I'll start off with $8. I'll spend 7 of it for that last building over there.
Okay, you're building like a tower.
Ooh,
The Dark Tower, if you will.
I love that
Okay,
series.
are we really 3 of these
Thank you,
with
Jesse
paper
J,
on
for
them?
the host.
Oh,
Thank you, Jesse J.
Thanks, Jesse.
he might not even see that.
Well, it's not an auto host, so he should be here.
Hi. Jesse J.
Hey, Jesse J.
Not to be confused with
Thanks
the
for the
other
host,
Jesse,
Jesse.
and the other Jesse. Okay, so that your worker
that's a
becomes
round.
exhausted when you do that because you
Oh,
built.
Billy Boo Boo.
He spent all day building.
Oh,
That's the first round.
My feet
We did it.
hurt.
Yay!
Okay, so we now go through each of these steps because all of us are going to pass. So we could do free actions, like you could put something up for sale. None of us have anything. You could buy something that's for sale from another person. None of us have that. And you could refresh this row of buildings. Those are free things you can do on your turn.
My day was very nice. I got my hair
Free?
chopped and my nails did.
You can trash this now for
So
free.
I had a nice day.
It doesn't cost an action to do that.
Oh.
It costs $1.
No, I'm good.
Okay, so first thing we do, advance this to the round 2.
It's almost over.
A new cider comes out. Nobody took the first one. New villagers would come out now, and I just need to find out if they slide down.
How does
Slide
sleeping
to the
work?
left. Slide.
We're gonna do that.
One hop this time.
My day was pretty good, Jesse J.
Crisscross.
I'd been off work for, I took a Friday, Monday, Tuesday off, so this is my first day back after a mini vacation. So it was catching up on emails and stuff.
Ooh, that's one of the new ones that just came with the new set.
Ah.
Okay, now our villagers can rest. So you're gonna choose which villagers you want to sleep in the beds that you have available to you. Anyone who sleeps can get moved over. They can also drink rum, cider to get moved over. That guy, he just stays there. He's not gonna go to work this day.
He doesn't
No.
have to go to the hospital.
Mm-mm.
He's not so exhausted from recruiting that one guy that one time.
No.
He just wants to take a long nap.
That's right. He just
Okay.
didn't get to sleep in the bed last night, so he's gonna spend the day sleeping in the bed someone vacated.
That makes sense.
Okay, and then we're gonna collect our
Ooh,
income.
it's still warm.
Your income is this number right here, unless you have something that adds to it. So most of us should be 4. I think Jesse's is gonna be 5.
Yeah. Already winning.
Wait, why do you get five?
Money is not worth any points.
Oh, but
Why
it
do
means
you
so
get
much in the
5?
game.
You.
See that plus coin down there he has?
Oh,
That adds to his
oh.
income.
So I just get 5.
No, you
No,
get
wait,
4. Jesse
I'm
wears
just
a
gonna-
shirt
I'm
with
gonna
his
take
name
a
on it, as
5
if we
to put
can't
this
read
one
his
back.
name under the camera. So it literally says Jesse
Actually
and then
says
Jesse again.
Jesse and the
Clippers.
Rippers.
The Clippers.
And
The
who in the stream knows what that's a reference to?
Jesse and the Drippers.
Ooh.
Okay, you would
Ah.
refresh any buildings that have refresh symbol on them, but we don't have that, and so then the first player is going to pass to the next person.
That's a Full House reference, but it's also my fantasy football team name.
Yep, it's what's on the fantasy football trophy.
Ah,
Yep, and that.
Oh my
Champion last
goodness.
year.
Champion!
I gotta have my belt, as you can all see.
Full House was a show back in the 90s.
Yes, you're right, Whiskey Nick.
Yes,
There
and
you go.
I am.
Don't
just-
act like
I'll
you
just
weren't
stick it
alive
like
in the
this.
90s.
I
He's on the
certainly
champion.
was.
Like, I don't understand fantasy
Whatever.
football.
I don't.
Is it a
get
board game?
Ability.
It's kind of a board game.
I don't know. It's something to do with
It's
board.
football
It's
as a board
sports.
game.
Is it your name
It's
thing
like
over there
sport.
on that side?
Something to do with sport.
Yeah, that's me. Champ.
Cheers.
All right, so proceeding on with the game.
It's a way for me to be
now
able
I'm
to
gonna be
try to
first
understand
player.
football. Your pen. Oh, don't step on it.
You had one job.
All the way over there, didn't it?
Yeah, and be careful. The pen thing's probably.
So what's next?
Ronald's gonna take a turn.
Yep, I'm first player. I wonder if I should go on an adventure. We want to see the belt up close, Jesse J says.
Oh, of course. Let's see. This one, here we go. On the laggy one. Yeah, big old belt.
Where'd you get that?
It's my trophy.
Yeah, but where did you?
I think.
I didn't order it. It's whoever wins it gets
Yeah,
it.
the pretty much.
Yeah,
it's
but
like,
what
Where
is
did
its
it originally
origins?
come from?
I have no idea.
yeah.
It just appeared one day.
Whoever the commissioner.
The commissioner
got
of
it.
the fantasy
So-
football league.
I've been running it for years.
Yeah, he even got a ring for it. Like
This is
it's
my
like
first
a like
year.
an actual like Super Bowl championship ring
First
for like
year
winning.
in.
And you get like
That's
like
right.
you get the pot. Like people put in the money into the pot and you like get that, the ring, the belt, it's whole
I gotta
See, they paid for it.
So meanwhile,
They paid for it. It's
Yeah.
not
above and
easy.
below.
yeah, pretty much like
I gotta
people put money
defend
in
it
the
this
pot.
year.
Yep. But you'll probably be like Brock Lesnar and just never get the belt up ever.
No, I'm gonna get my
Sorry.
second name.
I'm gonna hire a
There's
person
my wrestling
for
reference
$2.
for the day.
All right, Melissa, your
Never
turn.
give it up. That means I won again.
I'm never gonna give you up.
Never.
Never gonna let you
Hi,
go.
Slivers!
Never
All right,
gonna
Melissa.
turn
On the
around
belt.
and desert you. My little person wants to recruit.
Okay, recruit somebody. So it's actually called train.
Okay,
I
so
called
she
it the
goes
wrong thing,
here.
sorry.
There we go.
No, Brock Lesnar sucks and Jesse doesn't. Okay.
Oh, I do.
I agree.
Believe me, I do not disagree with you there. I'm
Who are you hiring?
not
Who
his
are you
biggest fan.
training?
I want the cool dude, even though he costs like $5 right now.
So how's everyone doing on this fine Gin
But-
Cant celebration? Whole lot of Gin Cant.
But she seems really cool too. She can build and she gives 3 lanterns on a 5. Seems pretty good. I'm gonna get her. Even though the cool guy seems pretty cool, but I'm gonna get her.
Cool guy seems pretty cool.
3.
Who's the cool guy?
With the horns and stuff.
Oh, is he good?
He just came from the expansion.
Yeah. She's
What's with the
pretty.
plus?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Oh.
Okay, so I pay 3
Gin
first.
Cant's sad. Ah, it's
Sad. No.
sad-ish.
We're having fun. Yay.
Oh, he can
should
train for
Friday.
1
Friday.
fewer coin. It costs 1 fewer coin when he trains somebody.
Oh.
That's what that means.
Well, I took the girl because she gets like 3 lanterns on a 5.
All right,
and
great.
can build, so I thought that was pretty good.
Jesse!
Okay. So much stuff going on now.
Slivers, are you going to Gen Con?
No.
Oh,
He's joining us at Gin Cant.
Jesse J, where were your headphones for you to have to finally get them back? Were they lost or borrowed?
Why is there so much paper? Is that normal?
No. Paper is the 3rd to most rare item.
It's just there's so much of it over there.
Well, you can pay $1 to trash them all to get new cards.
Yep.
Yeah, remember? Ronald clearly stated that early on
Right, I do remember.
because he was reminded by his helpful friend and associate.
Yes.
I'm just looking to see what everyone else did. Everyone else hired people.
I hired a person because I have 4 beds.
I have 4 beds too, so I hired someone.
I don't have 4 beds.
Then you might
Because you
need to
guys
get
took
a
all
bed.
the bed places.
Well, you
Well,
can
you could have
trash
paid
it.
$1 to trash those buildings. I made sure to say it like many, many times to you very clearly, and
Yeah,
you're
but
like, nah.
There's no guarantee that would have came out.
Uh-oh, Jesse J's Wi-Fi is going down.
No! Don't let it.
He's just kidding you.
But what?
It's not
We had a
really.
couple drop frames.
Can
but
you?
That's so annoying as a consumer, just want to let you know.
Is
It's like
it-
the worst.
Oh,
Yes.
Sorry, sorry.
All right.
Oh, I'm back. It's just a.
So these
a
guys
little
are
bug.
just good for adventuring,
Just a
huh?
tiny bug.
He can
Double
also
dice guys.
gather, he can also labor.
The only good
I
bug.
like stories. How do I
Is
do
a dead
stories?
Go on an adventure.
I want an adventure then.
Okay, you have to send 2 people to go
That's
on an
right.
adventure.
Fine, I'll
You
do
still want
it.
to do that?
Yeah, I do. And trying to remember the lower dice are kind of a better thing.
Well, no, the lantern.
You need
things,
to
right?
roll. It's the lanterns underneath that matter.
Yeah.
So, like,
That's right. That's what it is. Yeah, because that's like
We're
successes.
going on
at
an
the
adventure.
most, if you spend those 2 guys, the most successes you're going to get is 3.
Adventures out there.
Slivers, when we
fine
played
with that.
Near and Far,
I want to read stuff.
I
That was
kept
one of
saying
my-
that all
Well,
the
you're
time.
not
and
going
no
to
one
read it.
ever
He's
paid
going to read it
attention.
to you.
I want to
All right,
answer
so
stuff.
roll a die.
That was one of my favorite.
Rolling a
Disney
die.
ones I ever got.
We're
was a
going
little
on an adventure.
grape
Really?
right
Really?
into the stuffs.
Fortunately, everybody's still in the
I know.
beginning.
Everybody's.
Oh, you're getting an expansion adventure, actually.
Expensiver.
Ooh, I like expensive adventures.
Here you go. Number 321, please.
Thank you for 21.
I like what you did there, Jesse J. Travis, that's not funny. It's like saying in a call the cut.
Ah!
I told him it wasn't funny. He
See,
doesn't
as a
listen to me.
consumer, he thinks it's hilarious.
He says it's not funny.
But look,
Can't you
he's,
read?
He's
Crying.
see,
Oh, God, what's wrong with you?
bad connection.
Stop.
321.
Yes.
You cross a short, broken fence in the underforest.
Are you listening?
On the other side is an orchard of fruit trees. Most of the trees are bare, as if there was a recent harvest.
Trees are bears.
But you can spot fruit on some of the higher branches.
Mm-hmm.
2 options. You can search.
Oh, you know not part not to read, right?
No.
You just read.
I
What's in
think it's like
caps
this
and
pear
this.
here.
Yeah,
Just
don't
read
read
the part
that. Yeah.
Yeah, what kind of fruit is it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like this pear here.
So
is
you
an
can
apple.
search the orchard for fruit, which is explore 2.
That would mean you need 2 successes.
Or you can find the owner of the orchard and offer to work for him. Explore 4.
Well, I can't do 4, obviously.
Like strawberries.
Or
Yeah, that's true.
that's just a bonus.
Bear
Maybe they're
No,
turnips.
that's a different
Bear
game.
fruit.
You gotta read both.
It's bear fruit.
So, and there
Underground
is,
stuff.
and there is in the
Underground
first
veggies.
option, explore 2, if you explore 5, you could also explore 5.
Right.
And there's 2 options in both of them.
Yeah, explore 4 and explore 7, but he couldn't do 4, so he's not going to do
Yeah. So I guess it's go try to get that fruit.
Yeah.
Get that bear
So
fruit.
you're gonna do the first option.
Yeah.
Searching for
Okay, so
fruit.
you need to put your 2 people on that card.
On this card.
Get that
Okay.
bear fruit.
They're in the cavern now. Yep.
Oh.
And now
In the
you're gonna
cavern.
roll a die for each one of them, one at a time, and you're gonna assign the die before you roll it. So I usually just go in order, but you need to state if that's what you're doing.
State before I roll.
Yes, which person does that
Thanks,
die
Paul
go with?
Dances.
First one. Hey, Paul dances.
Hey, Paul Dances, thank you.
It's a
What kind of dances do you do, Paul?
They do swing dancing.
Oh, fun.
this double dude.
Oh, you're gonna go in reverse order.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's really cool. I like watching pole dances.
Okay, so you just put that on there and then roll the other
The
one.
other guy.
Okay, so that would be 3 successes.
Yeah.
How many successes did he need?
2 or 5.
So do you want to go for 5?
Yay!
Do I want to go for 5?
Yeah.
No.
You have 3. If you exert both your people, you'll get 5.
Oh, right. But that puts him over here in the hospital.
That's right.
Oh,
And how do you get him out of the
gotta
hospital?
have one of these little thingies.
Oh,
Well, they
right.
can sleep in a bed, which will move them to this area, and then sleep in another bed to go, but not in the same night.
They lose a turn, basically.
Yeah, but you could have a little
That's
potion.
a lot of turns lost. I don't have the people to spare, so no, I'm not gonna do that.
Okay, so
Bye,
what
Andy.
we like to do is not just read the result, but make up a little story of how they got to that result. For this case, it's very simple, but sometimes they're very weird.
Okay. So, making up a story.
Bye, Andy!
Bye, Amby. Or hi, bye, bye. You hear the sound of the water dripping in the cavern and use echolocation to try and see where the sound might be resonating off a supple, rich fruit that you can reach in this orchard. You trudge through mud, stepping on little green
Short, something very
caterpillars.
short.
That was not explained to me. Just like it wasn't explained that I could pay a buck and trash this row.
Go ahead.
Oh, it's
So
the
after
same
the
as
caterpillar.
mud.
Hours later, in the same place.
So after
Caterpillars.
after the caterpillars, you hear what sounds like a bear, and he's like, "No, I'm just a tree. I'm a bear tree.
I knew it was a bear tree.
Here, I was holding on to this, but I want you to have it."
Oh.
And he gives you a fruit.
Oh, cool.
But I'm gonna tell all the other trees that you were spying on us as bear trees, and it's gonna cost you 1 reputation.
How dare you, tree?
I think it gave you this pear.
Yep.
Give me a
It
pear.
goes with
Yep.
your money.
The bear gave you a pear. The bear tree gave you a pear from the tree.
You can decide at any
Pear for the
time
bear.
where you want to stick it, but once you stick it there, it's there. You cannot move it.
I will decide where to stick it.
And I want to
pear
remind
for
you
the bear,
that
you
it
stick
behooves
it
you to put
there.
the more easy to get options further down the line.
I don't know what you're talking
Harder
about,
to get
Jesse
ones
J.
at the beginning.
I don't know.
Because
what
this
you're
is
talking
per item. This is points. So if you had 3 mushrooms stacked up here, that's 9 points.
Gotcha.
Paul, this is.
Night bud, good to see you,
So
buddy.
when do I decide where to stick it?
Whenever you want.
Oh, okay. Just
But you likely don't want to stick it there right now, because if you do,
I mean,
So you can
Wait
wait
till
until
the
end.
you can
Move
wait
it.
till the second to last turn of the game.
you're going to get more income every turn
Oh,
if you
every
have something
turn.
in there.
That counts every turn. Got it.
I'm not saying you'd want that. Maybe you said, I mean, money's not worth any points at the end of the game. But if you do want more income, it behooves you to make those decisions earlier in the game.
behooves. Got it.
Correct. And now your people will go into your exhausted area,
Yeah, the bear pear.
and you get to keep that
Bear
card.
pear.
That's
Now
the
you
bear.
can put an underground layer on it.
That there's a bear pear.
It's called an
layer.
outpost, actually.
Cool deal.
All right, Travis.
Also going on an adventure.
Okay, great.
Adventures out there.
So roll a die.
4.
Oh, you're getting an advanced one.
What?
I'm going below! No, you're going through the
He's
forest.
going to get a bear pair.
The bear pair.
Bear pair. A pair of bear pairs.
All right. Gnarled, dead trees rise up from the swampy ground here like the skeletal hands of a dead giant. You claw through the bog until you come upon a fishfolk man surrounded by bandits in dark hoods. Protect the fishfolk man from the bandits. Explore 3 or 5. Hide and follow the bandits once they've captured the fishfolk man. Explore 3 or 7.
So my first option is help him.
Protect him from the bandits or follow the bandits after they capture him.
I believe that Mustache and
You've already forgotten their names.
these people never had names.
Likely story.
Ferdinand over here.
Thank you, Evan.
Thanks for that,
That
YouTube
really
subscribe.
helps us out. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Fergie and Fred. They're gonna help the fish man. Do I have to decide now if I'm going for the lower or the high one?
No, you just have to decide which option.
I'm gonna go for helping.
Protect.
Helping.
Protect the fishfolk man
Protect
from
the
the
fish
bandits.
man. I'm gonna use my giant mustache to protect the fish man.
All right, so you put your people on the card in whatever order you want to do them, and then decide who you're rolling for first.
All right, I'll roll for her first.
Okay, do it. Great. And then for the other. Evan Diesel! Hey!
Van Diesel.
Van Diesel.
Thanks for that subscribe.
Thank you.
Oh, that was him?
Yeah, it said
Yeah,
Evan.
it said Evan.
Subscribe.
Schmalls.
Oh.
Oh.
Hey,
Swing it, Paul! Zombie!
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Paul
I don't
Dances.
think my hands got very far there.
So how many successes did you get?
It's-
So
With me.
that's 3.
No, that's 2.
No. 2. Because it's got to be over this or what?
So higher than a 1 would be 1. Higher than a 3 would be 2.
Oh, okay. So 2 and 4.
So did you want to
I
go for
honestly
5?
had no idea either.
Because you could exert and
One
just-
of them.
I
Yeah.
had no clue.
Yeah.
Until it happened one day, I was
I'll
like,
exert her.
before we were affiliated,
She's
it
going to
happened.
she's going to
Yeah,
strike
because
super
the zombie
hard.
came up and we're like,
at the
"What's
fish people."
that?"
I was like, no, it said subscribe, and I was like,
So does
that's
she go there
weird.
now?
And then someone in the
Oh.
chat said, oh, I
Yeah, I
subscribed
need
on
that
YouTube.
rule book
Yeah,
right
because
where
we
it's
like,
were
oh,
an affiliate. It's
all
like,
right,
how do we
cool.
get subscription?
both.
Just
So
on the
Paul's
Christmas
recently-
mix pack of Habaru gummy candy.
I was,
Ooh,
watching you
Haribo raspberries are my
kayaking, Paul,
favorite.
the other day. You said you want to go full time, like get the whole backpack thing and just like have a camera and just everything is on Twitch.
Oh.
Pretty cool. I watched
Wow.
like people walk through like Tokyo, just walking through the city because place is like another world. But yeah, that'd be cool. Like seeing all the adventures.
They
The
have
adventure.
Damien Explores. He's come. He's right in my room. Like
Oh,
I
you
followed
just
him. He
game
does.
makes
He has
the
really
highest
pretty
one.
pictures of like his explorations.
Well, if I did that, it would be me in this room,
So it's not like near and
or
far.
be me
it's-
in
You
front
don't
of
get
her
both.
setup.
You just get the higher one.
Going from this room to the next room.
It's incorporated in.
Yeah. What do I get?
All right, so
I successfully
what'd
fought
you
the
do?
mer people or the
Hey,
fish people.
I have all those things too.
no,
So
you
the
didn't
dog, I have
fight
2
fish
cats.
people.
But yes.
No, I helped the
understand.
fish man fight off bandits. Sorry, I keep getting distracted by the non-story related things.
These are
So
real stories.
I saved the fish man from
this
the
guy
bandits.
over here saved the fish man from the bandits. He actually hit the fish man in the face with a fish. So after the
I'm a
man,
Pisces. What can I say?
This
the,
fish.
the fish man actually was like, which you speak
What was he
fish,
like?
so you knew what that meant.
sorry, what
He's
was the
like,
fish man
come
like?
back to my house and I'll give you some rewards. Here you go. This is what we use in my civilization. He gives you a coin,
Oh.
Fish coin?
no, a regular coin,
Hey, thank you, fish man.
a pot,
A pot.
Oh, he's got pot. That's nice.
Fish pot.
and he tells all the other fish folk about you.
Oh,
how
so
you
dope.
even exerted yourself to go the extra mile and get 2 reputation.
What?
What?
Green.
So green is on. Where do we start at? On the
Right
2?
there.
Man, maybe I should have exerted myself.
No, here, let me help.
No, where's he at?
If I was stealing fruit,
It wouldn't have helped.
This area, this area.
Okay.
appreciate it.
So that's that.
I have successfully had an adventure below in the forest swamp. So
And
what
now you
happens to
have that
him? He
place
just
that
goes
you can
back
put it
to
below. He's exhausted.
here. He goes to sleep.
Yes.
And this
the
is
other-
now...
Yeah, an area where you can build an outpost. A
Dish
dish
from
from
a
a fish. You got dished. You got served. Fish
did.
salad.
It's better than bare trees.
It's a bear pear.
It's a bear pear.
I'm gonna send
Cheap
this.
Your first player, that's a round.
Yeah, we keep going around until everybody passes.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna. You got money, Melissa?
I have $3 whole.
I'm gonna build a building. $3.
Oh, buy the $3 building.
There's
thing I wasn't
more
built-
buildings right up here
Good
that
thing
are
I
much
wasn't
cheaper.
building.
Oh, I didn't even see all those.
I didn't see those either.
Well, they're
But I
much.
saw the expensive
Tons
ones.
of buildings up here.
Yeah, there's
What's
much
with the
more
keys?
expensive ones up there.
Those are starter buildings.
Ah, okay. Didn't even analyze
Does that
those.
building get replaced?
Yes, it does.
Melissa.
Ooh.
It's a bed.
Melissa,
isn't
did you want
bad.
to trash the row of cards?
I did because of all those papers, but now there's a. Well, there's a.
Okay,
but
buy it
I
and then
can't
trash it.
afford. But I can't afford it. I only have $3.
Pear is better than a fish.
So
That's true, it is.
Yep. Buy
I'm
one.
Gonna
But I got
do-
A
pot.
little bit.
I'm gonna do this.
But yeah, you got a fish pot,
I'm
right?
gonna
Pot.
take my
Oh, you
little
got a
dude
pot.
and
Oh
he's
yeah, the
gonna
pot's better than
get
the
the
pear.
money
Oh, okay.
so that I can pick
You
up.
get
Buy
a buck,
one.
and you get that.
I can pick up the cider.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's in cider. Jesse.
What is
Not
the
yet, I haven't
arrow
consumed
at
it.
a treasure chest thing?
This.
Yeah, what is that?
Every
called
time you do
iconography.
this action, which is building, you get a coin.
Oh, that's lovely.
Pear is better than a fish.
Well then, do I get the bed with the jelly, bed jelly?
Bed jelly.
I built underground.
There's one with a bed here.
That's too expensive.
That's
Is there a
only
way to get a
$5.
loan?
I bought a $5 bed.
expensive.
What is that? I forgot
That's
what
if you want to put, if you want to put that pear up for sale, you put it right
That's all right,
there,
somebody else.
and anybody else could buy it from you. But it must be at least $3
Be more than this bear.
If you
No
put a
one's
person
gonna buy
here
a
to
pear
make
for
income,
me.
do they then get exhausted?
to do this.
Just what
Yeah.
I'm
Yes.
going to that
Okay.
make that my bear pear.
Burper.
No, I want pears. Thanks.
All right, Jesse, it's still your turn.
Is it?
You should have a nice pear
You sure about that? I'm gonna
pie.
buy the underground thing.
A nice
This
pear
one right here?
pie.
That's the one.
Ooh.
So that goes in your empty
I like points.
cavern there.
Ooh, a bed.
Mm-hmm. They're not that hard to come by.
An
Okay.
underground bed.
And so your person gets exhausted when you do that because you built.
Little what's his name? Something Boo Boo.
Billy
Billy Boo
Boo
Boo. That was it.
I'm buying that underground bed.
I'm tired of building houses for everyone. They don't even have beds in them.
Okay.
Little Billy Boo Boo.
I'm
So
going to
tired.
spend my person here.
Tired Boo Boo.
I'm gonna labor and get a buck.
Wish I could bake a pie. I said pear pie because Randy made the pear pie and he said he wants pears. So it's like that made me think of pear pie.
I would eat a gluten-free pear pie.
Melissa.
Oh, my turn.
Make it sound like a chore.
I don't really like, I was never a pie person.
What?
No, she's never...
I really wanted chocolate pie last night,
Ooh, I can do chocolate pie.
and I was like, well, that's awfully specific.
That is-
That die thing allows you to do 2 rerolls. Is that what that's telling you?
Yes.
Jesse J, I have celiac disease, so I can't have gluten. I wish it was just because I was trendy and was like, oh no, I don't eat gluten because it's the trendy thing. But no, like, it hurts my body. My body, like, I'm basically allergic
But
to
you
gluten.
must always keep the reroll.
Oh.
But that allows you to have 2 rerolls.
And do you know what gluten is in, Jesse? Anything with flavor.
An apple?
Yes.
Gluten is not in an apple. Unless you buy the special glutinous apple.
I love those. I can get one from a fish man I know.
Yeah.
This
And a bear
gives-
tree.
Now, this one
Fishman in a bag.
is like a reroll plus a point for the underground, and this
Yeah.
one's a reroll plus a point per these things.
Yeah, I was not happy about it either, Jesse J. It's been about a year and a half now. Like, I've adjusted to it, but at first it was really
If you
rough.
have
He
those
still
items
cheats.
in your track,
I do.
Oh, you
they
can
add
actually-
to your
oh,
income.
Okay.
When's the last time you
For each
had
one.
gluten?
Oh, I had a lot when I was on vacation. I was like, to hell with it.
I think I'm going
That's
to.
funny.
But I mean, it's not like a diet. Like, it
Right,
hurts me, but like,
Right.
I built up a certain amount of tolerance. So,
I'm gonna use
and anyone like with the
Coin.
celiac foundation's like, don't tell people that.
trash the.
It's funny, like
These?
he says gluten-free apples, but I mean, there's things in grocery stores where they put gluten-free on the label. It's like, obviously it's gluten-free. But they get that just to sell it, I think.
Well, some
Trash.
stuff has
Also, because people are dumb.
some stuff has
Yeah,
hidden
people
gluten
are
in it.
dumb,
Like
for
some
sure.
stuff you wouldn't think necessarily does. Like French fries don't have gluten in them, but if you look at the labels, some do. If they're like seasoned.
Oh yeah, they had all
Or
these
like spinach
seasoned-
tortillas, which surprisingly are not just made from spinach. There's also flour.
Ronald loves pointing this out to me
I'm
because
gonna,
I have spinach tortillas often.
I'm gonna buy with my 3 coins.
That's
I'm
also
building.
I was
I'm
like,
gonna
wait, who says
build
that?
My dude.
Every
With
single
Jim
time I have one.
The, not just the Jim the Tinker.
Jeez, beefy tinker.
There you go. And you get a potion when you do that.
It's another potion.
The potion explosion.
Ooh, I like
Ooh, we could
potions.
play that one. Stop now, I get hungry. Me too, I've been hungry. Actually, I just got back from a Thai buffet. Whiskey Nick, you still here? When you were talking about ramen noodles, I was eating Thai food at Thai Pepper.
I
It's
had,
like, pineapple curry, yum.
I had
All right,
dumbo.
Jesse, are you passing?
It looks like I have to, right?
Nope, you could decide to put that pair out. You could put it up for sale.
Pass.
Can I put this pot anywhere on this track?
No.
Just here.
Yes.
Oh, but I could wait to see if I get other stuff and then put them in.
Yes.
Sweet potato fries. So
Oh, I do love sweet potato fries. But if I don't put it in this round, when we get to income, I won't get any income off of it.
Right, you'll still get the $4. Okay.
To the pair to another.
I pass.
Those French fries.
Melissa,
yes.
are you passing?
I pass.
Okay.
Pass.
So then, first thing, round marker. Next thing, new cider comes out.
Food, Sam. Food.
Next, new villagers come out.
Good to see you.
Hey, Lars.
Ours.
Yours.
I like to think that he's a lawyer, just because it looks kind of like the word lawyer.
Oh yeah.
It was a random assignment.
Next, rest your villagers. I've got 4 beds, so my 4 people are all coming back
I
tonight.
have 4 beds.
I have
so
4 beds, but one of my people was exhausted, so she just moves to here.
That's right. He's got 3 beds. He's got 3 people. You have 4 beds. You have 4 people. So that's done. Now we collect our income. $4.
4 bucks.
Buckaroos.
$4 from me. How do you keep getting 5?
Because he's got that plus
Oh,
1.
the-
I
that-
need-
Oh, I
five.
get 1 more too.
Yeah, you got your.
I get
plus.
$5.
Oh, do I get?
Yep.
Yeah, I get a 5.
He's totally a lawyer.
We all got 5.
Woo!
Everyone got 5. And you're like, how did you get 5? And then everyone got 5.
I was like, how do you get the money?
Welcome to Gen Can't, by the way. Anyone who's new to the
Yes,
channel,
Gen
welcome to
Can't.
Gen Can't, because we just
Woo,
can't
Gen Can't.
get there. Travis, you need a lawyer, bro?
I work with lawyers all day. I'm good, thank you though.
Okay, next, refresh goods on any buildings. Nobody has that. Pass first player to Melissa.
Me.
And start again.
I'm going on an adventure.
I thought you might.
I'm gonna go with this person here.
Roll a die for me.
Her name is Bailey because she reminds me of Bailey.
Bay leaves.
She
No,
reminds me of
Bailey.
bay leaves.
And Mr. Mustache.
All right, roll a die.
I think they're the 2 better
I was
ones.
gonna say the art on this is mustache heavy. I don't know what that
Mr.
says about the
Mustache
artist.
and Bailey.
Ryan Lockett is also the artist.
Well, Ryan Lockett, what's your thing with mustaches?
Oh, you're going to the
I don't think he has one.
under
Maybe
thing.
that's why he
The
likes it.
under thing.
Number 308, please.
She also gets a magical mystical new one.
Yes.
Number 30.
How come the new ones keep coming out?
It's just a chance, half chance.
Your path through the underforest is suddenly blocked by a massive yellow serpent with narrow,
slippers.
bright eyes. The snake is curled around a tree, the branches sagging at the weight. so happy to have visitors. It says, do you attack the serpent before it has a chance to strike first? Explore 2 or 6. Or do you attempt to befriend the serpent and find it some food? Explore 3 and 5.
Okay, what are my odds here as far as these little people go?
The highest you can get is
So
5.
there's-
If you
yes.
exert, you could get up to 7. But for this one to be at 3, you need to roll
Sam
5.
says, kill
or
it
a
with fire.
6.
Yep, it's Satan. Definitely Satan. Not today,
Not
Satan.
today, Satan!
Oh, you know what Sliver says? What adventure would be fun to go on? Gen Con.
Yeah.
Too
Yeah,
soon.
It would be.
Too soon.
We always have dice
All
time
right,
next
Melissa,
year.
what do you choose?
Alright, so what are my options again? Like either
Attack the serpent.
attack him?
Explore 2 or 6. Attempt to befriend the serpent. 3 or 5. Explore.
Hashtag not today, Satan.
Attack the serpent!
Ooh.
Like a good Catholic.
So
All right.
Explore 2 or
Yep.
6.
So decide which die goes with which person before you roll it.
Alright, Bailey first.
Bay leaves first.
A 2.
Now, that's only going to be worth 1 thing. So put the 2 on her, and then roll the other one.
Hope you roll well. Satan.
Well, no matter what, she'll be able to.
So you're going to get 3 successes. How many did she need for that? For
Oh yeah, 1, 2, 3.
what was it? Attack the serpent.
Attack. I needed a 2 or
2 or 6.
I got
You
it.
can't exert and get up to 6, so you've only got 3 there.
Yeah, I got 3. Well,
So that's fine.
okay.
Okay.
So make up a little short story about what happens that leads to that result.
I feel
Short
personally
story.
attacked.
Those are fun.
I feel personally attacked.
You know, a minute or so, not
Attack!
17 minutes.
You go to attack the
Give me
serpent,
that spork.
but it dodges you. Gives you big, droopy eyes saying, why? Why did you attack me?
I'm nice.
I'm so nice. And then it suddenly strikes and
Not
bites.
today, Satan!
Nice.
It bites the neck of one of your people.
The one who rolled low.
But the other person chops off its head and a bunch of mushrooms go shooting out of its throat. For some reason.
Those must have been mushroom snakes.
A nice snake.
So you choose to pick up only one of the mushrooms,
One
not all of
mushroom.
them. You leave the rest of them to rot. However, your friend is poisoned.
Uh-oh.
So you're poisoned.
Poisoned?
One villager gains poisoned.
Oh.
How about that?
Ronald's going to the kitchen to fetch the poison.
Gotta get the poison.
He will be back.
Alright.
Put that over there somewhere.
Poor Mr. Mustache.
I was like, we don't need those.
Oh.
I need to look at the rule book and find out what
That's
that
it, if I ever
means.
heard.
Poison. So
Not
Jesse, what are you
today,
doing?
Satan.
Oh.
Alright, so poor Mr. Mustache is in the hospital.
Here, this goes on that person.
Poison.
It doesn't say they're in the hospital.
So can I use this potion to get rid of him?
I'm finding that out. I'm still reading.
Okay. Well, I will leave him down here in the depths for now.
The status cannot be removed for the rest of the game.
Snap.
So he's just poison. Like, what does that do to him?
He has a -1 to his dice roll.
My poison.
Every time he rolls the die, it's -1.
Ouch.
Oh.
Can that be cured?
No. It's
Ooh.
stuck on him for the rest of the game.
Kill
just like
him.
I just said.
Oh, so maybe I shouldn't do it on him.
Kill him.
Because
Well, you don't want it to be on her, because if she
Oh,
rolls
yeah.
a 5 or a 6,
Yeah, you got the right choice.
Okay.
you're putting it on the right person.
okay.
He's
But
dead weight.
he's
Kill him.
he's dead weight now. He's kind of
Why?
No,
Because-
it's 2. No, it's fine.
He can still roll a 4.
It's a 2 or a 4 now instead of a 1 or a 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's still fine.
I still think he needs to be killed.
Yeah, you
What?
can still kill him if you want.
You can't kill them. Just don't use him to go on adventures if you're worried about that.
Yeah,
What
He
he
has
means is
other
kill them.
skills.
Oh.
Yeah, there's some other things on here
Damn, I like my
too.
Just
poison in the
kill him.
oven.
There's other things that could happen to you as
Put the poor
well.
sod out of his misery.
We'll leave those for people to find them.
All right, Jesse.
Remind me what this little symbol means?
Reroll.
Rerolls, 2 rerolls, but you
Per
must keep
round?
the new result per adventure or whatever. I think that's what it means per adventure. I read it out earlier. I don't remember.
Well, me neither.
Oh, okay. I left my poison in the oven.
The way you ran out of
Just
there.
put him out of his misery.
Um,
The poor sod.
Yeah. You could reroll twice per encounter, but you must keep the new result.
still, that's
It's
pretty
not
cool.
bad.
That's not bad.
2 rerolls is pretty good.
It's only $2 for the building. And I get $1 when I build.
Mushrooms are the most common, and then these thingies are the rarest.
Yep.
So this shouldn't be going out till like 5
Melissa, you have 2 pots of poison and a mushroom.
Cool.
I do have 2 pots of this and a mushroom.
Oh
Poison.
look, they're not poison. They're whatever they are.
Potion.
Salve.
Potion.
Potion. You get to take that.
Oh, cool. I don't have to get rid of these, do I?
No.
That was fast.
Oh, cool.
You completed a quest.
You're right, Laws. Laws.
You'll get points for that at the end of the game.
Yay.
How'd you
I think his
find
name's
this?
Sam or something.
I went to this thingy. I got money from one of my dudes, and this was out, so I got to take it.
Oh, so that happens.
The
huh?
first person who does the labor action gets to take that. The first person each round.
I think I might do that.
Yes, he was permanently inhibited by Satan, as were we all.
Too soon.
6 p.m.
I like adventures, but I want to make them better. So I'm going to build a building first.
Poor Mr. Mustache.
I want this reroll building.
Okay,
Nice.
$2.
$2
Seems nice.
Just Travis.
It
I'm
does,
gonna
for
build
$2.
this tin building over here.
Holy mackerel. He's rich.
Wow.
Spend our money.
I like them.
Build a hobbit house.
I built little teepees.
So what is this card? This make plus money.
Every time you get income, you get 1 more buck. So
Oh,
right
nice.
now your
There's a
income is
couple of
6.
6.
I have a hobbit house. I have a
Kind
couple
of.
hobbit
Not
houses.
really. They need to be
So the
built
art
into a
is
hill.
designed so that they can all sit right next to each other like that and make one long continuous picture. Not that they can see that. They can't see that on the screen, but
This is a prequel to Charterstone. You know that? Because this is when the early
every
people,
game we play, you say it relates to Charterstone in some kind of way.
It's building. Our viewers want the continuing saga, Ron. Do you think they tune in for just standalone adventures? That's what old audiences. That's what we grew up with. But the viewers today, they want an ongoing story.
I'm going on an
They're
adventure.
invested in the drama of our lives.
I'm going on an adventure.
Like the fact that you had Thai food today, they're so excited. Aren't you folks out there excited that Ronald had Thai food for dinner?
Tie it. You'll like it. Ranger Ball!
Hey, Ranger Ball.
I'm going into the undergrowth.
Hey, careless about the young character. Story of Charter.
All of these games are linked.
Please.
316.
It's kind of a
316.
Lost-esque story.
That's my birthday.
John 316.
Thai food is more exciting.
So wait a minute. We just had Satan, and now we've got 316.
Yep.
Satan's on my
Coincidence?
birthday.
I think not.
Could it be?
Say.
That's a South Park reference you don't hear very often anymore.
That's a
I was
SNL reference.
SNL, yeah. Church lady.
Right, Whiskey Nick? I agree.
As you cross a deep chasm over a rickety rope bridge in the middle of the Underforest,
Why is she British?
the sudden smell of baked
I was-
bread fills you with hunger.
Gluten.
Baked bread.
It's baked bread from that oven where the poison was.
The poison is gluten.
Go ahead.
You follow the smell to a cabin. Near the cabin sits a clay oven, spewing gray smoke merrily. Welcome to my bakery, says a bald, red-nosed man, his apron singing, no, not singing,
Singing apron.
All summer beautifully singing aprons, singed at the edges.
Singing
Offer
at the
to
edges.
help the man bake some bread. Explore 3 or explore 6. Accept a job offer to deliver bread to a nearby town at the edge of the Underforest. Explore 5.
What was the first option?
Offer to help the man bake some bread. Will you help me bake the bread? Not I, said the cat. Not I.
And that was a 3 or a.
3 or 6.
And the
Explore
other one
3
is a.
or 6. Accept a job offer to deliver bread to a nearby town at the edge of the Underforest. Explore 5.
I have to go for the first one because I'm not very good at rolling dice.
He's practiced
I've
every night.
learned by playing Ganshan Clever that I'm not good at rolling dice.
I'm pretty good at
Oh,
that.
good. I rolled all ones again. Great. I love ones.
Wonderful.
What about 2s? How do you feel about
Literally a
2s?
2.
2.
As opposed to figuratively a
That's
2,
one
folks.
Okay, well,
Hey,
that's
what a great roll.
That is
I got
figuratively a 5.
4.
Okay, so you made the Explore 3.
Do you want to
Okay.
exhaust one of them? And
No, I'm not exhausting. I have to exhaust them both to make it to 6.
Well, welcome to my bakery, young man. Thank you so much for helping to offer to bake this bread with me.
Is that him or the apron singing?
That's it. I love to bake bread with the red bald-headed red-nosed man. That's the apron.
They have the same exact voice, in case you didn't know.
No, that one's pitched slightly higher.
All right, so Explorer 3. Thank you so much for helping me bake this bread. Here's a coin for your troubles,
Uh-huh.
There's a long way to go for a coin.
and some supplies. It doesn't say what kind of supplies.
These are the supplies.
Oh,
Here's some supplies for you.
Here's a supply token.
supply.
Cash it in on
I
Amazon.
don't know what they are, but
And I'm gonna tell all the other people about your help. Plus 2 reputations.
Yeah, a bunch of
Snap,
tree
just for
stump
helping with
smacks.
some.
You're as
Thank
famous
you
as
for
me.
helping me bake this bread.
Lars flicks a coin at your head. Thanks, Lars.
I fight off bandits with a little girl, and you just help somebody bake, and we're equally as famous?
Someone saw me take a pear off of a tree and ratted me
tree-
out.
And you got poisoned by
And I was
mistake.
infused by 6.
So if you get supplies, what they're good for is they can add +1 to a die result. You have to spend them to do that. At the end of the game, for every 2 of these you have, it's worth 1 point.
Jeez, I wish I would have helped the man bake the bread.
Pretty good bread.
Steal his apron.
I am the gluten master.
Steal that magical apron of his.
You don't like gluten?
I love
You
gluten.
better not deal with me then.
I love gluten. It doesn't like me. That's the problem.
That's some pretty good bread there.
All right,
Slurs.
Melissa.
All right, I'm going to build. Let's see, that fish underground.
Okay, underground fish,
Yeah.
$4.
Underground.
Thunderground.
Okay, so Tim the
Should
Tinkerer.
help the Satan snake
Building.
bake the bread.
Bake the
Just
bread.
like in
And
the
you
Bible.
get 1 potion immediately.
I got so much potion, nobody's hurt.
And now you're gonna put 2 fishes
Take the
where that
jelly
fish
bean.
comes
Mushroom
out
bread.
These will represent my
2 fishies
scales.
right here. Huh?
on the card.
Take these.
2
All right, Jesse.
fishies.
I worship snake. Let's go on an adventure because those are fun.
Going on an
And I
adventure!
like to fail those.
It's okay. He's just been put in the Slytherin house. That's okay. Look, he's got his little green.
I really.
Lars, that's hilarious.
Legend says that it appears out of the.
Potent mist to help you bake bread. That was me.
And meanwhile, I'm the guy I'm the little girl outside fighting off the bandits while they're having like easy
All
bake
right,
oven
go
time.
ahead, Jesse.
You said this makes everyone $1 cheaper when he
When
does
he
it.
hires them, when he trains them.
I feel like I gotta progress a little bit, so let's go buy somebody.
He's hiring, he's training someone, he's not buying
I'm
someone.
going down to the
There.
auction
Lots of
block
bread.
and I'm buying this guy.
Does a building get replaced?
$3.
And he's
Yes.
exhausted when I acquire him?
Yes.
He's so tired.
That's
Alyssa
okay.
sings. You're on?
She always is.
On your phone?
She's.
That is so
if
meta.
her phone is on, she's on.
That is so meta and weird.
And I'm hosting.
Thank you. That's what I'm saying, Lars. It's
Your turn.
My turn. Adventure,
Party
please.
indoors.
I would like to go on an adventure.
You're going on another adventure.
Can I have
I'm-
$1 back?
I'm bold. 6.
That's from my building.
That is
from
not
last
an
time.
advanced one.
This is so basic right now.
What's going on? Oh, I'm reading for you.
Ooh, another story.
Number,
Story time.
number
Story
60.
time.
60.
Make it a good one.
I can't.
We're
Make
all-
it an easy one because
we're
my people
all
aren't
stories
particularly
in the end. Make it a good one.
my people aren't particularly strong at the moment.
My
A round
Philippines.
doorway carved into the rock
It's a hobbit hole.
opens a dark stairway. You climb until you come upon a large brass wheel, half buried in the ground. It's covered in strange markings, and soon you discover it is a map of surrounding caves. You could spend time digging the wheel out of the ground to access the entire map, or you could continue exploring. Do you dig the wheel out? Explore 4 or 6. Or do you keep exploring? Explore 3 or 6.
The best I'm gonna do is 3, so let's go for the keep exploring. Unfortunately,
Keep exploring. 3 or 6.
I'm sorry, it's not what I wanted to do.
Which one are you rolling for first?
I'm rolling for big mustache first.
Big mustache.
Ooh.
Mustache.
Big money, no whammies. And then Ferdinand.
Fernand. Ooh.
3.
Those are really nice rolls.
Quite a roll.
3.
Uncle Jesse
That's
from
right.
Full House.
That's exactly. Alright, so what'd you get? 6 or 3?
I'm below.
3.
Get it?
3.
Viewers, I'm below.
I'm above.
Hello.
So
I'm
you
in the
continue exploring. And you come across a riverbed.
Ooh, I'm sleepy. It's wet!
Oh, look at
It's
this
a
awesome
wet
wheel
riverbed.
map.
Ignore that.
Ah, there's
Check out, it's a dry riverbed. It's like when you go to the mall, there's a map of all the stores, and you're like, no, I know where I'm going. God, I need shoes. Where can I get shoes? That's what I'm doing right now.
Across the river,
And through the woods?
you see lots of cool stuff that you really want,
I love the mall!
but you don't know how to get there. So at your feet, you see 3 coins.
Oh, look!
And you decide that's good enough.
It was hashtag it was worth it.
Grandma's house.
I'm
coming back up.
This house we go.
All right.
Ooh, look at this.
This is fascinating. Move on.
Moving on.
All right. So over
I'm
to
going to build 1, 2, 3, $4.
$4.
Yeah, to build this.
Ooh, a pear.
It's a pear tree.
A partridge in a pear tree.
So I put this pear on here.
A
And
bear pear?
every round I can harvest it, and another one will grow there.
Nice.
Another bear
Nice.
pear?
Yes.
More bear pears. Oh, more bear pears!
That one's just got 2 pears on it, and that's it.
See, that's what happens with mine. I just have 2 fish. This feather duster. I don't know. She
Alright.
doesn't have a name.
What's she doing?
She's gonna harvest one of these fish.
Okay, great. Jesse?
So it just goes in my collection.
gonna
Next
do
to your
the this thing.
No, no. Yeah.
That one.
Get a coin.
Ooh, here's 1 coin for you.
Travis.
Pass.
I'm gonna harvest whatever it's called. Yes, harvest this
Ooh,
Apple.
harvesting pear.
pear, whatever. Yep.
When do we choose to put these in the
You
Whenever
can do
you
it at
want.
any time.
And it's more beneficial to put the ones that have a lot at the beginning or at the
No,
end?
at the end. Because for every
you're always
one you
building.
have here, you're gonna get. So if I have a pears here and I got 3 of them, I'm gonna get 3 times 4 is 12. If I put my 3 pears here, I'm gonna get 3 points.
Oh.
So something that you're only gonna get 1 or 2 of, put them down here. The things you're gonna get a lot of, put them over here.
Oh, okay.
But you have to build from this direction.
That's right.
All right.
So
Yeah.
Melissa, it's back to you.
I pass.
Pass.
Okay. Everyone has passed. I'm going to pass as well. So now we're going to go to the end of the round. Round marker. Dink. New cider.
Went beyond the halfway point.
Dink.
Yep. Ooh.
New person.
Looks-
Rest your villagers. I've got
He
4
looks
beds
like
and 4
Steve.
people, so they're
Same.
done.
Steve. Who invited him?
Steve.
Steve.
You can feed your other
Also
person
Steve.
that cider, Jesse, if you want to sleep, make him sleep.
I don't.
Okay, Melissa, did you rest your people? Yep, you got 4 beds and 4 people.
But what about this dude? He's
He is
poison.
a normal person. He just has a restriction on
treat him
his
like a
diet.
normal
That is
person.
it. Okay.
He just can't tolerate
he really
gluten.
does not like the way you're treating him right now.
He
Not that big a deal. Why are you making it a deal?
All right, collect income.
$6, please.
How dare you treat him differently just because he was bit by a snake?
That's snakist.
It is
Refresh
snakes.
goods on buildings. That only applies to me. I've got a pear tree.
So I get 5.
Yeah, get a partridge and I'll be impressed.
That's what her name is, Partridge.
Oh, she's part of that family.
He's a real boy.
He's a real boy. He's
Pass
a
the
real
first
Mr.
player
Mustache.
to Jesse. And we start again.
Well, let's see. Start with the adventure. I like
He's
it.
going on an adventure. Roll the die, please.
Oh, good. I get to read.
Adventures out there. Roll the die.
Oh, I have die.
You have one job.
3.
Knocked die.
Okay, that's gonna be from the Underforest. 330.
Ooh, fancy underforest.
All right,
time.
adventurer.
Story day.
Okay.
You reach a deep ravine in the middle of the underforest. A layer of mist hiding the true depth of the trench. The only way across is a fallen log. As you gather up your courage to cross, a rough-looking man suddenly appears at the far end. A fur cloak hangs from his bare chest, and a thick beard hides most of his face. In his hand is a spiked club, and there's little doubt in your mind that he's used it to great effect on many occasions.
I am Wolfhowl! None have crossed my bridge and lived!
You got some options here. You can taunt Wolfhowl
Oh.
and lure him over the bridge so that you can surround him, which is explore 3 or 6. Mm-hmm. Or if you're not feeling that, you could choose one of your party members to engage in single combat on the bridge. Which means you'd only roll for one of your villagers, and that is explore 3. So you've got the first option, taunt and lure him over, which is explore 3 or 6, or you can choose one villager, and it's explore 3.
I feel good about fighting this dude
Which way? Like with everybody or the one on...
with the one.
You're gonna do the single combat.
Trial by combat, folks!
And he does smell faintly of fresh baked bread.
So
If he was a bandit, I could help you. If you
It's
call
the
me...
baker himself.
which one person are you gonna choose to send into single combat?
Tim the sorcerer.
Tim.
All right.
Tim.
So I want to point out Tim only has 2 successes there.
Yeah, he'll be exhausted to
You mean he'll be
So-
exerted?
exerted.
Roll
whatever.
for it.
Yes.
Why is it exhausted?
You need
Oh,
a
it's
3.
exhausted.
The
It's
middle is the
normal.
exhausted one, yeah.
Okay, and I get 2 rerolls. I figured it.
Well,
Need it?
you get two
Two.
different rerolls. You must keep the new result.
So
Right, but
that's
I'm not
2
going to use any of
successes.
them now.
Okay,
That's
but I
2
just wanna-
successes and you're
But
getting
what I want to point out
exhausted.
is it's not. You cannot roll the same die 2 times. You can re-roll a die, get a new result. You must keep that. Then you can roll another die a second time, and you must keep the result.
Yeah, it's all good.
Okay, I just want to make sure that's clear.
You got
All right.
6. What else can
Because
you
that's
get?
not complicated.
So Tim calls to Wolfhowl and says, I challenge you to single combat! Meet me on the bridge! And Tim strolls to the bridge. Wolfhowl says,
Fine then! Single combat it shall be!
and he trudges on down. You can smell the air of baked goods all around him. But as he gets closer and closer, he actually is smaller and smaller. So when he gets to the bridge, he's actually like
Yeah, perspective.
he's like 3 feet tall. And he's not really wearing a wolf cloak so much as just like a puppy cloak.
Right.
Like he's wearing a cloak of puppies.
Right.
So Tim is able to just like poke him in the eye and he falls in the river and dies.
Oh, cool.
How did he get exerted?
Because Tim is
It's a very long bridge.
Tim is asthmatic, and this kind of boxing he hasn't trained for. So, but Tim is able. But Tim is like, oh, sorry, Wolfhowl, I'll throw you a rope. Never mind, I'm keeping this rope. You get a rope.
Oh, I got a rope.
And Tim's like, oh, look, Wolfhowl dropped all those supplies. So I'm going to take the
How's
supplies.
surprising?
I like the faint smell of pastries and croissants hypnotizes you.
And everybody else in the party is back, like, watching this exchange, and from their perspective, Wolfhowl still seemed huge. So they're texting about it, and they're like, oh my god, Tim. So that's +3 reputation.
What? I'm out of the hole.
1, 2, 3. Well,
You're above, no longer below.
Yeah.
1,
Good.
2, 3. Peter, Paul, and Mary.
Just a flesh wound.
My turn again?
well, y'all got nice reputations. I'm back here snake bitten.
Hey,
I'm going
the
to spend
trees were
10
talking
bucks
about me earlier, so
to buy this
happy
underbuilding
about that. I'll bite your legs off.
and pass the turn.
She would not know what that's from.
Yes, I do. I know that scene.
You weren't even in that scene.
I was in the wings waiting for my turn coming up.
Robin.
So I always watch that because I was in
Adventure.
the wings.
Adventures out there.
Bravely first a robin
You have to have a building with nothing below it to go on an adventure, right?
Afraid to die.
No.
So what happens? You just get a cave?
Yeah, you go down and you keep exploring.
Oh,
over.
okay.
That's from the regular book.
Regular.
178, please.
178.
Quiet moment.
I just want to point out, empty caverns do not count as buildings at the end of the game. You have to have built something inside of them to count as a building.
Strange symbols over the walls of this
What?
cabin,
I don't know.
It's like Mary Poppins from Alabama.
and the fire burns from the hanging lantern in the center.
Scarlett O'Hara reads Mary Poppins.
An impeccable writing. Written sign reads, Sonic School of Summoning.
Sam's from Sir.
Okay, maybe, I mean, I can't even understand
I
what
have no idea what is going on
Can we
right now.
start over?
Strange symbols. And the fire burns from the hanging lantern in its center. An impeccable written sign reads, Sonic School of Summoning. Lessons available for a song. Arranged,
If only you had kept that apron!
If only I had someone who's singing.
arranged on a small altar are 3 musical instruments. A glass harp, a marble mandolin, and a crystal trumpet. There is no sign of
I'm
either
having to clean my
teacher-
glasses because of Melissa's diction here. Like, Jesus. Like, need a towel. Where are the Heartboard Games towels?
There is
There's no eye in towel.
sign of either teacher or student.
I'm going below.
Go ahead. Continue on.
Play the glass harp. Explore 2, explore 5. Play the marble mandolin. Explore 4.
Oh, you're
Play
not on either
the
camera.
trumpet.
You're like invisible.
Explore 7.
What were the options? Travis, what are you doing?
Oh, Lord,
Getting into the
Jesus. All right. Play the glass harp. Explore 2, explore 5. Play the marble mandolin. Explore 4. Play the trumpet. Explore 7.
Music's
Definitely
hard.
Not that.
Music is
Music is
Let's go with the
Wait.
4. The 4, whatever the 4 was.
So you're gonna play the marble mandolin.
Yes, the marble mandolin.
Absolutely right.
I know you're a music teacher, but isn't it mandolin?
a cat in the box. And thinks no one can see
Mandolin.
it.
Shouldn't it be
It's the
person-to-lin?
marble mandolin.
I think it should be person-to-lin.
I'm one of this person.
I failed my sneak check.
It's like a cardboard
So that's 3.
fortress of solitude.
So I got my 4.
Right.
Got 4.
Well, while playing this marble mandolin,
Mandarin.
people
That
were-
sounds like a country music singer. Marble mandolins coming out with "She got the ring and I got the finger."
yeah, they were so impressed, they gave you a pot.
Oh, a pot.
Oh, you got some pot.
To blow in, to have your jug.
As opposed to...
Dark
Play,
musicians
play the
and
jug with the mandolin.
All right.
And then they gave you a reputation for being such a good beginner.
All right.
Thank you, Scarlett.
That's it.
Okay. Thank you.
That's all, folks.
I don't know what this is. No one really knows, Lars. Mandalorian.
Yeah.
I still think it's a person.
Star Wars.
Mandalorian.
You got some pot to blow with your
Mandalorian.
mandarin.
Not with your mandarin chicken.
Ni hao.
All right, Melissa.
All right.
O'Hara.
Now I'm gonna go on an adventure.
An adventure.
An adventure with this person here, and with this person here.
Roll.
These peoples. All right. Where's the dice? There we go. Hiya. A 2.
Oh, that's from the advance.
Ooh.
326, please.
Chicken tikka.
Here you go.
All right. Now who are we going to hear?
3 what?
326. Chicken tikka Melissa.
As you travel through the underforest, you come to a grove where the trees are dead and leafless, and the air has a plague-ridden smell. Snake says, "What's up?" No,
No.
kidding. As you walk deeper,
Not
into
today,
the-
Satan!
As you walk deeper into the dead trees, a chilling voice echoes through the woods. Cursed is the treasure,
What? I don't want no more snakes. Stay away from me.
and any who dares seek it.
There's a weird
I'm
theme going
so
on tonight.
done with these snakes.
Moments later, an eerie hooded figure emerges from behind a tree. Do you convince the hooded figure to let you have the treasure? Explore 3 or 7. Or do you fight the hooded figure and rid these woods of the plague? Explore 4 or 6.
Those are tokens that came with the
The treasure is
expansion for the Underforest.
It's like the soup of the day.
It gives a
Soup of the
half
day is
chance
bread.
that we'll go to the Underforest instead of the
is
regular
bread.
book,
The
Whiskey
treasure
Nameless.
is bread.
I speaks the Slytherin.
Alright, so what do you choose?
So I either try to get the treasure from him, and that's a 3 or a 6,
Yeah, to try to convince him, yes.
or I
What was the other option?
don't do anything.
Fight him and
Fight.
rid the woods of the plague.
Fight. Last
What-
time I
how
tried to
much is
fight
that
somebody,
one?
I got poisoned.
Sliver says, heal it.
Heal it.
Last time I tried to kill this creature, I got poisoned.
Well, it's up to you.
Tired. Underforced. Yes, exactly. Sam. I'm tired of these snakes. I want that treasure. I want
That
that
makes
treasure
sense.
bread.
You see the horrible
That's who
tyrannical
she's
reign of the
bringing.
Forever Queen.
I want that treasure bread.
Alright,
Sir Samuel L. Jackson.
so she's going for the treasure.
All right. Convince the hooded figure.
Slivers,
So
that would
3 or
make her the
7.
key Elise.
Distract her with the brute.
All right.
So you're going for the first one, 3 or 7, right?
Yes, 3 or 7.
Okay.
Okay.
So
first
roll
the
your
st-
die.
First, the Samuel L. Jackson look-alike Tim Dee Digger. A 4.
4.
Ooh. What I
That'll
need.
do, pig.
Yep.
And then
A 1. Oh. Only got a 2.
Well,
I can
and now how much does she need?
3.
Exhaust one.
3.
I can
Or
exhaust
you,
this.
you
round.
can exert one.
Yep. Alright.
Samuel L. Jackson.
She's got her 3.
But he can get revitalized.
Yes,
with
he
this
can.
stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna do that.
Not right now.
I'll put that. Remind
So,
myself.
you begin speaking to the hooded figure, demanding the treasure, giving him all these reasons why.
Do you know who I am? I'm the Forever Queen.
I'm done with these snakes. Give me that treasure.
And he says, all right. He gives you 3 coins.
That's it.
Ooh, that's how much I found wandering the mall.
Here you go.
And one of your villagers gains melancholy.
You have a poison villager. You have a melancholic villager.
What is
You have an
melancholy?
exerted.
Is that the end?
Man, do not
Is that
move
the
to
end?
Shelbyville. She is gonna put you down.
What is melancholy? No.
Like we're having to go into the rules to like look
What
this
in
up.
the world?
That goes on one of your people.
So you're melancholic.
3 plus. What does this mean?
Alright, each time you use a villager that is melancholy, you must roll a die. On a roll of 1 or 2, the villager does not complete his action, and you must place him in the exhausted area on your player board. If this happens, you may immediately choose another villager to take an action.
That is not a good way
Sorry,
to advocate
Samuel
for
L. Jackson,
for mental
look-alike
health.
Tinker.
So
Yeah.
you have to check and see if he's got depression or not, and if he does, he won't go out.
Is that
He
a
just
good
bummed
way of
you
bringing
out.
out like mental awareness, like mental health awareness into
Well, they
board
call
games, or
it
is it?
This is
Melancholy.
ridiculous.
Wow.
Poison, melancholy. What's happening to these people?
I don't know. What are you doing to those people?
Melissa, you like
Snakes.
you are running your people rampant.
This
All right,
these
Jesse.
Snakes.
Here you
These
go.
darn
This
snakes.
is the forbidden village here. No one dare visits that one.
Don't worry, there's hardly any player interaction.
I had a cousin from Shelbyville.
Jesse.
He was poisoned.
Wow. Okay, so I had an adventure. Now I have this. I have Billy Boo Boo here, who can make a building, and I have money for buildings. Let's do that then. All the
How many times have you done something?
once.
Okay.
Is that
Twice.
a problem?
No.
3 times, lady.
Just trying to figure out. Oh, you had a person still
I'm
left
the
over from
first
last
player.
turn. I was
Okay,
trying to
so
figure out why you had 3 people used already,
Can I use
but you
this?
didn't wake all your people up. That's why.
Gosh.
Was I supposed to
Detective
use this at
Ronald.
the end
No,
of my
I'll
turn?
tell you when.
Okay.
All right.
I'm trying to help you out, man.
It's true, Whiskey Nick.
Let's go with.
Oh, that makes sense. Your cousin was
Let's go with
poisoned,
that
and then
point
his
per
brother got
underground
sucked. Yeah,
place.
that makes sense.
Place.
Like, I can't take it.
That's
Stand
everything.
all this sadness.
What's the torch do?
Reputation.
Oh, fancy.
And when I acquire a building, I get a Dola. Your turn.
Adventure!
Is out there.
Adventure is out there. Yeah, I mean, that
Whiskey
makes
Nick
sense.
brings it
Yeah,
together. Yeah.
That said, all them
He's like,
snakes.
I'm still alive though. Yeah, but I'm still sad about it.
Dude!
You'll never be the same again.
This is from the Underforest.
Forever changed.
This comes from the Underforest.
All right, here we go. Wandering through the brimstone mist in the undertrees, you come upon a wounded Glogo. His forehead and nose bleeding as he lies on the cavern floor, his eyes half closed. A hogfolk man shuffles nearby, looting what appears to be the Glogo's camp. The Glogo is the big creature from the base game. They have red eyes. They're like black. Okay, the hogfolk is nearby trying to loot the Glogos' camp. So do you fight off the hogfolk looter and help the Glogo, 3 or 5, or offer to help the hogfolk man by tying up the wounded Glogo, 2 or 6? So 3 or 5 or 2 or 6.
Let's go with the first one.
Fight off the looter and help the Glogo. All right, so that's a 3 or a 5.
For mustache,
Mustache.
3. Woo!
Ooh.
Barely.
Yeah.
And for a little bit,
Ooh, 4.
4.
You've got 4 there. Do you want to exert
Um,
to get the 5?
Yep, she's gonna get exerted again in the name of defending the weak. Everyone who makes gluten a part of this world must go down.
Here's 3 coins.
So you just wander into the Glogo's camp. Mm-hmm. And as you're wandering in, the hogfolk hasn't quite seen you yet. So you're like, wait a minute, I've got some disguises in my pouch. You pull out a Glogo costume, put it on, and also a dress. You put that on over the Glogo outfit. And you're like, what are you doing to my husband's camp? As soon as the hogfolk sees what an ugly Glogos woman you are, he just runs. He just runs for it. Well, about then, the Glogos wakes up.
Hi, honey.
And whenever he sees you, he's like, oh, you remind me of my first ex-wife.
You're too sweet.
She only left me 2 things, and I'm gonna give them both to you now. First was a pot.
More pot! That's my favorite!
I don't even know what's in there, so why don't you have a look? When you look in the pot, you find a coin.
Oh, yay! This is almost as productive as my trip to the mall where I didn't read a map.
That's good timing, Slivers.
He also says, you know what, lady? I'm gonna tell everybody about what you did.
In explicit detail.
2 reputation.
What?
The
Wow.
green.
Yes,
Yep.
please. I'm so popular.
Popular.
A little bit.
So does this automatically go there?
No, it doesn't have to. You
'Cause
can
I could
decide to
sell
sell
it,
it, or
yeah.
you can put it there for an extra point at the end of the game.
Thank you.
Alright, I need to build. I'm gonna build for $3 this underground house. So I get another bed and another reputation.
My turn.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna get a person. I'm gonna get this.
You're gonna pay
one
for it?
here. 2 coins for Pippi Longstockings here.
We don't dare speculate, Whiskey Nick.
And that's all she left her ex-husband, so you
Chamber pot.
decide for yourself. Alright, Jesse?
She ain't even gonna have a pot of Daisy.
Oh, this got built, so I'm done.
Oh, he built something earlier.
Yeah, forgot about
Okay. Thanks, Slivers.
Skirt.
Here's the Travis skirt. You're welcome.
It's
Wants to
not
see
the
it real
first
next
time, and it won't be the last.
You're welcome, world. You're welcome. I totally lost track of what I was gonna do. What's that building for $1 do? Gives me 2 potions.
Yep. Of course, it counts as a building, so it's worth a point at the end of the game.
An income would just be $1.
Yes, plus the
Like if I
cider.
made this guy get,
You get the cider as well.
which lets me revive someone, like
Who's
my
been
exhausted person.
sleeping. No, not her.
Oh, that would let me immediately do it.
It lets you move someone from here to here.
Okay. I want to do income. I want this guy to get $1. Ooh, cider. And now, so somebody can drink this and move back over here.
When we do resting people.
Oh, so that's the end of the round.
Yes. Right now. Not right now.
So why does that behoove me? They can all move back at the end of the round anyway.
I'm not sure why you wanted to do that. Well, you know what you can do? You can have an old lady who's injured sleep in a bed. Then you can revive her with this potion.
Oh.
Because
Good plan.
she can't sleep the same in one night
Right.
in 2 beds like that.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
she
yeah.
can sleep and then you can revive her
That's
with potion.
that's what I'll do.
Or whatever the heck it's called. This person's gonna hire someone. Train someone. Here's $5. I'll take $2 back.
Getting Mr. Mustache.
This is a lady, first of all. I just want to point that out.
I was looking at the other.
Her name is
3.
Taisha.
Taisha.
Yep. Because she looks tired.
Tired Isha.
No, just Taisha. The old lady in the bed is a wolf. It's a Glogos.
I have a
What's he
strategy.
doing?
He is gonna harvest this here fishy.
Oh, I forgot about my tree.
What a big nose you have.
You know what? I'm putting this stuff out.
The better the smell.
I was
the
thinking
better
about the
bears
same
with
thing.
My dear.
I was just like, oh man. Because that's why I'm holding it right now. I was just thinking about it.
So it's your turn.
I mean, this can happen even on other people's turns, right?
But we're ending the turn.
Yeah.
So you gotta decide
It's
now.
time. It's time to decide. Let's do it. Because why not? I need this stuff now, and we're more than
He's
halfway through.
gonna get the amethyst in his next turn. He's gonna
Well, whatever.
You do passing?
Passing.
I pass.
Pass.
Okay, so we're at the end of the round. So round marker moves. Dink. New cider comes out, please.
I'm number 1.
New villagers come out. You could replenish those. Everyone collects their income.
Ooh, it's a frogman.
Frog boy.
It's a frogman. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
So if you have stuff in your thing, just make sure you're considering that your base salary plus any bonuses that you get.
$7, please.
Income.
I get 5.
I get 8.
Thank you.
And I got 7.
I got a rock.
Next would be refreshing goods on any buildings. I don't think that applies to anyone right now. And passing the first player card.
Got it.
And now we're ready.
Cider.
Oh, we didn't rest our villagers. I've got 5 beds, so my 5 people are all coming back.
So she moves here, and then I can have her drink this now.
Yep.
Drink up.
I'm going to do the exact same thing you're doing then.
So I have 1, 2, 3, for sure. I have 1 more bed. This guy's getting this stuff to come
Yeah.
this way.
Yep. And now he can sleep to get refreshed because he can sleep in a bed.
I'm gonna send this guy over though. 'Cause
Oh,
he has
you
to-
only have 4 beds?
Yeah, I only have 4
You don't like
beds.
how melancholy he is?
Well, it's I don't have to roll for him to do something. I have to
It's
roll
true.
for him, so
It's a better deal.
yeah.
All
I only
right,
have 4 beds, so
first player.
Someone gets left. The wolf lady needs
Ferdinand is going to buy
Train.
a human. He wants the
Human
number
again.
4 person.
Human again.
I mean, had some fun sound effects.
There's like a RPG DM app that has like a bunch of different sound effects
Well, I
on it.
want the people to do it.
Damn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
command like hash.
I did it for her channel. They added some like clap command and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
Like I want them to be able to be like dramatic music time or
The
something.
infinite sadness. He's just in his bed. He's
Or
just like
sad music, yeah, or something.
How many
just
more rounds
sleeping
are
in
there?
his bed.
That'd be fun.
2 more rounds.
2 after this one.
I'm going on an adventure.
Have fun.
Yeah, I don't have any sounds activated currently. Yeah. For Melissa Sings, we're on a PC, so I know how to do it there, and here we're on a Mac, so it's...
Here we're on a much better computer.
Well, that's questionable, because the way I'm moving, I don't believe it. Well, I'm a little better now. I'm not as
67.
laggy as I was earlier. So I'm not like... Oh, yeah, it's still a little bit.
Something's been going on with that for a long time. So.
With the lag thing?
You
It's always on a
Yeah.
different... Well,
You've been laggy for
No, it's been your camera for a hot
but it's
minute.
been this before, too.
Yeah, it has.
Yes.
Yeah, it moves around.
Look how pretty the game is.
Mac
All right,
counts,
story
yeah.
time.
We work with what we can. All right.
You discover the decaying statue of a long neglected god.
You guys hear that?
Probably a fishfolk deity fallen from favor. Its tail is crumbling and one of its jeweled eyes is missing altogether. Fragments of glass and a scattering of old gifts lie around
Gifts?
the statue.
Yeah.
Gifts.
It's a deity.
GIFs.
It's a deity.
Gifts.
Oh, sorry, her diction's so poor.
No, I was trying to speak too much. Replace the missing eye with the fragments of glass.
For your Mac comment, I think.
Oh, that's okay.
Explore 5. Steal the one remaining jeweled eye and loot any offerings you can find. Explore 3. Explore 8.
So the nice option is just a 5. What
Yes,
was it?
and
What
there's
was-
another thing. Anything in bold I can read?
Probably so. Like
There's like
you have
a-
to pay. Or,
No.
Is that? Do I read that? That I've never seen that. This.
I would not read that.
If it says something like you have to exhaust an extra person, or you have to, like, if it's
It does say bonus.
What's up, Cheese
It's a-
Viking
oh, no,
Games?
a bonus that I get if I can complete
Welcome
that.
to Above and Below.
Correct.
That's what it's a bonus I get if I complete it.
Correct. Like if you, in this case, it's pay a coin and you get this thing.
Oh,
I mean, how else
it's telling
would you
me to
know
pay
that?
a coin?
Yeah, like
And you get a bonus.
if you pay 1 coin.
Oh, okay.
Something like if you pay a coin. So
I mean,
do
how
get
else would
that?
you
You
know
do
it?
tell me.
No, to do
Oh,
that.
okay. So bonus plus 2 lanterns if you pay 1 coin for the Explore 5. If you replace the missing eye with the fragments of glass.
Okay, so you're saying it's an Explore 5. If I
Mm-hmm.
pay 1 coin, I can get 2 extra lanterns if I need them.
Yes, plus 2 lanterns if you pay 1 coin.
Okay.
Hey, Cheese Viking.
Hello,
Hey, Cheese Viking Games.
Yay!
It's
All right,
definitely-
I'm gonna roll for Letitia first.
Ooh, so you're doing the
Was that her
5
name?
or the 3, 8?
The 5.
Okay.
Letitia. Letitia?
No.
Letitia.
What was it?
Lucretia. No,
You said it was
the
because she was tired.
Latasha.
Letitia.
Latasha.
I don't know what her name
I
is.
thought it began with a T. It was like
Taisha.
Taisha, yeah.
Ah, there it is. Taisha.
I can't be
Give her a
expected to
name.
keep up with everyone's names.
Oh, 1 there.
But you can't just call them sound-alike names.
So that's 4 lanterns that I've got
You can
there.
pay a coin to get plus 2 lanterns.
I will.
Alright. So you met your Explore 5. Read paragraph 168. I will do so. In replacing the statue's missing eye, you grant this downtrodden god a respect it hasn't seen, literally, in darkest memory. Moments after the eye is replaced, it blinks coyly at you.
You remind me of a friend who wears a dress.
You remind me of the babe.
Babe with the power. Almost
not how it goes.
certain. A look of favor.
There's a long
Oh,
story.
Are
the
you
suspense.
still reading? Or are you just making stuff? Okay, we'll
No,
read.
that's it said read paragraph 168. That's the end of the paragraph. All right. So
How are the voodoo?
for
Voodoo.
Voodoo?
You do.
Voodoo.
Do what?
Remind me of the babe.
in replacing the eye and giving it its sight, it grants you 1 reputation
Ooh, I like that.
I don't.
and 2 precious artifacts of paper.
2 papers?
2 papers.
Man, if only all those paper buildings were still here.
2 precious artifacts of paper.
I felt top
Is that
tables.
just all?
Oh, I have paper and a pot, so I get this.
Paper and pot.
Paper pot.
A paper pot.
Thank you.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Or maybe a pot of paper.
I'm gonna go ahead and put the paper right here.
Not bad. All right, Melissa.
All right. I am going to pay.
Dearly for this.
Yeah, a little bit.
I'm gonna pay 9 for the underground coal, whatever this coal thing is.
Rock.
The cats like to walk on this table while we're asleep.
So I get 2 little rocks to put
Try to
here.
keep the door closed.
Where'd the rocks go? Oh, here they are. 1,
And you get a potion. Another potion. How
Another-
many potions do you have now?
3.
Well,
You can also put those up for sale if you want. You can sell them for at least $3. Jesse.
Might have to start.
Oh wait, Melissa, did you
Oh, I didn't
build?
put. Oh yeah, I did a build. Where's my building person? Send this guy. There we go. Sorry, I was like, which one builds?
With pot and paper. How dare
No, it was paper and.
Pot to paper.
you? Yeah.
Hot.
Oh.
You're banned.
Ah!
I'm going underground again. Or possibly.
Underground.
Adventure!
Adventure is out there.
Roll a die.
Is only forever, not long at all.
If
Have you
you're
sung that
seeing
one
the
yet,
whole
Shane?
world move, it's just because we're at Gin Canton and there's a lot of people in the hall.
Could blame you.
Oh, did I? Oh, yeah. I
Yes.
did that. That's fine.
Walking the way
That's just you guys, not me.
So what are you overcompensating for? I mean, what's your roll?
down underground.
1.
1.
132.
Is that in the new one?
No.
All right, 132. What am I looking at numbers? In this square, torchlit chamber, you witness what appears to be a game of tic-tac-toe
Ooh.
in progress on the floor. However, in this case, the X's have been replaced with giant mushrooms, and the O's with various strange fruits,
Oh, lovely. More fruits.
as if they had been picked from trees.
Bear trees.
Giant.
You have no idea what
the
sorts of
cameras on
creatures
our
are playing this game,
The mushrooms and fruits.
since none appear to be around. Currently, the fruit team is 1 turn away from victory. What will you do?
I am experienced in fruit, so.
Will you steal the fruit?
Ooh, that
Again?
worked out great for you last time.
Will you steal the fruit and mushrooms, which is Explore 3? Or
The trees are playing.
will you take the next turn of
Fruit?
tic-tac-toe
Ah.
Tic tac.
and win the game, which is an Explore 4 or Explore 6, you know, whatever you're feeling.
Well, explore 6, you said?
So if you steal the fruit and mushrooms, it's Explore 3. If you want to take the next turn of tic-tac-toe and win, it's Explore 4 or 6.
I gotta win the game.
Win the game. Win
All
the
right, so he's
game.
going for the
Okay.
4 or
Win
the 6.
game.
Who are you rolling for?
I'm doing it in order, left to right.
Win
Okay.
the
So
game.
for the younger mustache guy, whose name is Clyde. That's a reroll.
Yep.
And I will keep whatever's rolled next.
Win the game. Ooh, 3. Oh,
I'll
that's-
take it.
yeah. Better. Better.
And now for Tim,
Team, win the game.
Tim the Toolman, Sorcerer.
Ooh, nice.
And if I exhaust both, I can super win the game.
You
Super
exert
win
them.
the game.
Exert them
win the
both.
game. Super win the
Super win the
So
game.
right now he has a
Win the
4.
game. Ooh, ooh.
Which is good enough. Or I can go for
Oh, super win.
the big boy.
Get the super win.
You know,
I'll put up some potion for you to buy so you can bring them back.
I don't think you can do that. You can only do the round stuff, right?
She can put that for sale.
But I have to pay at least
But it-
$3.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money. Any potion places out here? Oh, there's that one. Yeah.
Yeah, this is $1 and you get 2 potions.
Yeah, I'll probably do that.
How do you super win a game of tic-tac-toe? Good question. We'll find out soon.
You put a big X over the whole
I'm
thing.
gonna super win.
Wow.
He's
gonna
he's
super
exerting
win.
both his
Super win.
people.
Read
Super win
paragraph
the-
134.
All right, he's going to another passage in the book.
Super win.
How about that?
Super win. Super win.
Wow, I don't have to make it up. It's all here.
It's all written this time.
After scouring the cave, you find a spare fruit, which you add to the game and decide the victory. To your surprise, the little fruits all begin bouncing dancing and squeaking glee, including the fruit you just placed. The losing mushroom team sprouts tiny little legs and arms and begins to make feeble wailing noises while wandering aimlessly, mortally stricken as if one of Melissa's players with defeat.
Uh-oh.
Before long, they all fall over, motionless. Then they get up, right back up again and begin laughing and dancing with uncanny mirth. You know, like mushrooms do. It appears they
I'm
all want to
tripping hard.
play another game. You find this animated fruit and fungus display unnerving,
Oh,
but entertaining,
of course.
as will your villagers. Gain a fruit
Uh-huh.
Here's a pear.
And a
Here's a
mushroom.
pear.
Uh-huh.
Here's a.
and 2 reputation.
Ooh.
Okay.
Wait, which one are you?
Right.
That's it? All that for that?
Yep.
Sorry, you just ate one of the people who was dancing for
It's all too much.
Alright, Travis.
I would
Funny
like
thing, Sam just
to
watched
buy-
the first 2 minutes
Can I
of
have
that
a buck
movie.
back?
You're wearing the same shirt you wore in the first 2 minutes of that movie.
I am wearing the exact same. Hey, Melvin.
Come on, bud.
Hey, Melvin!
Melvin!
One buck back.
Size is a game table.
And I used him to do that.
Bigger than a bread box, but not as big as a car.
I would guess 6 feet that way and about 3 feet this way.
Because it was
Oh, Laws, you just
It
watched
was-
Must Love?
originally like a
He
dining
watched the
room
first
table,
few minutes. He's gonna
but
watch the
then
rest later.
These were added.
You're done?
Yeah, we built this table.
We
Because
We built this table.
Ding, ding.
We built this table from
Hardboard things, built this table.
Oh, what does this iconography
We
mean?
built this
Every time you do
table
that action, you get a point. I Heart Board Game Sings. Our new channel coming this fall. Not really.
Not affiliated with Must Love board games.
That's the dancing guy, right? Or-
Yep, dancing guy.
I didn't remember which one was which.
I
The
think-
one that says
I think-
Paul dances is the dancing guy.
Oh, no.
no,
that's
thank you.
Sour Please.
Plus one for you, you all just
That's right.
We sing pretty much every stream.
Yeah, I would say. It comes out pretty
Listen
often.
to us sing aloud, yeah.
If you want a singing board game stream, you come to the right
We
place.
built this table.
Well, we could learn Clue the Musical and play a game of Clue.
Every once in a while.
If Clue the Musical was a good musical, we could do that.
level
There are
up.
no other ones, are there?
Clue the Musical is
No,
not good.
no musicals that also have board games.
I'm going on another adventure.
Phantom, sort of?
If Legally
Adventure?
Blonde could be a board game,
Adventures up there.
Heather's would be a good board game.
Oh,
I'm
that's from
thinking
the
of one
other
that already
book.
exists.
Yeah.
311.
Or similar. things.
Labyrinth?
Yeah.
It was a
wanna play-
game movie first. Battlestar Galactica. Not a musical.
I don't know.
Which number?
311.
311.
Get that dice tower now.
Come original, you gotta come original. All entertainers come original. You got no 311. Sorry.
Amber is the color of
see?
your energy.
Oh, I do that. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that was it.
Night, Miss
Night,
Whiskey Nick.
Whiskey
So nice. So long, Whiskey Nick.
Yeah, it's past my bedtime.
You too.
311. Here it is. You come upon a
Midnight clear.
silver-haired woman in the middle of the forest. She gazes curiously at
It's her
you
normal voice.
as the ground mist clings to her pale dressing cloak. Wolf Owl the bandit has stolen my amulet of power!
Remember, he's only 3 feet tall.
I use it to protect these very under trees and keep them healthy. Would you help me get it back? I fear the under trees would not last long without it. Join her on a quest to find Wolf Howl the bandit.
He's dead. Well, he went downriver. And he's only 3 feet tall, remember that.
The problem is it doesn't tell me like a number. See, it just says like that.
Right.
But
If it doesn't say an explorer, just give me the 2 options.
Yeah,
Okay.
that means he has to
extort
do-
her for anything of value. Explore 4, explore 7.
Extort.
So if I join her on the quest, there's no
There's
value.
there's no
You're just gonna
die
read
roll,
another
yeah.
something. If I extort her, I get 3 or 7.
4 or 7.
Keyword extortion.
I'm going with her.
All right, so I read paragraph.
I have my weakest people.
346.
There.
You travel deep into the forest with the silver-haired woman as you search for Wolf Howl the bandit. She knows many secrets of the trees, pointed out curative herbs and delicious berries as you walk. Soon you smell a cooking fire. And through the thick branches, you see Wolfhound. He's roasting meat on a glowing fire.
It's Tim.
And you can just make out a purple jewel around his neck.
Shaped like rain.
It's my amulet! Whispers the silver-haired woman. Approach Wolfhound and attempt to reason with him. Explore 6. Ambush Wolfhound. Take back the amulet.
Explore 8.
4. Ambush
many choices.
both Wolfhound and the silver-haired woman, taking the amulet for yourself. Explore 7.
Which one's the lowest?
Explore 4.
That's what I'm gonna have
Ambush
to go
Wolfhound and
for.
take back that
I'm
amulet.
gonna go for an explore 4. No, my max is 3.
Ambush!
Yeah, so you're gonna have to exert something.
Take back that amulet. Ambush. That's good. That's good.
Ouch!
Ambush.
I'll spend this goods to make that into a 3.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about
And
that.
then exert
And then I have 3 successes. How many did I need?
4.
Alright, Sarah Elizabeth, you're going over here into the hospital.
I have some potion I could sell.
I might be interested.
Are you saying that, or is the little old lady saying that? Remember, everyone in
Alright.
her village has a chemical dependency.
I ambushed the Night King,
Alright.
or whatever his name is.
The Night King.
Wolf Howl. He's
Wolf
3 feet
Howl,
tall.
sorry.
He smells like bread.
Give me back that amulet! Oh, please don't hurt me. Please, here's the amulet. Thank you so much for getting my amulet back for me, says the little gray-haired silver woman person. Here, I will tell all
Silver
about
lady.
your deeds, plus 1 reputation.
Oh, for fighting the freaking boss, thanks.
And here's a little something extra for you, Sonny.
Uh-huh.
It's melancholy.
Here's 2 coins.
Well, thanks.
Don't spend them all at the mall.
Here's a potion for you.
Oh, look at that. You
Ah.
don't have to
Sarah
go to
Elizabeth's
Elizabethville.
gonna be drinking that a little bit. She wants to get crunk tonight.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Go ahead, Melissa, your turn.
All right, I'm going to use this little doodaddy guy here to harvest one of these little thingies. And now I have that and that, so I get this. I have a fish and a
Yeah. When are you gonna put those on your track there?
this.
If they were on
this
her
turn.
track, she could still earn these?
Either way.
Okay.
Yeah, I could do them right now, huh?
Yeah, anytime. So it's Jesse's turn now.
I'm going to. Let's just do this thing.
Okay, get $1 and a cider.
Adventure, please.
All right.
Sace. We're glad it's helping, Slivers. It's helping us too.
He
No,
says
it is
isn't
not helping.
Oh, well, it should be helping. That was our goal.
No, he wants to play board games
Oh,
now.
it's
You know what?
204.
If you have any interactive game ideas, like sometimes we
Yeah,
play
like-
Concept here, which we can play with the chat, or code names and stuff like that.
Or the
can do
the
that.
dice one with the
Remember again?
204.
Oh, that's way.
the rolling right.
Yeah, the roll and write game, Castles of Burgundy. We have that, which is really easy to play at home. Anyways, who's this for? You?
For moi. Wait, I'm not going on
It's
an
me.
adventure.
Oh,
Oh,
it's
for
me. Sorry.
Oh, that's all I was like.
It's like I went and
I think I read for
got
you
a
once.
I think you did.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Your party crosses a massive stone bridge, the ancient parapets cracked and crumbling over a deep, rushing river. On the other side, bats flit about before a walled underground village. Be on your way. We don't much like visitors here, calls an armored man from a watchtower, hefting a spear with his thick arm, ready to throw it should you give him an excuse. Do you try to convince him to let you in and trade with the inhabitants, or do you attempt to sneak inside later? Convince the guard to let you inside. Explore 4. Sneak inside the village. 3 or 6.
I'm gonna convince him.
Okay, explore 4.
This is for Mustache.
What if you don't want to build? I just want to ride. Well, then you need to play a different game.
I know what you're
Ah!
watching. And this is for a little bit. Oh no, she only got a 2. So what did I need? I've
You
got
need a
3.
4.
She's gonna once again be exhausted.
She's gonna be exerted.
Ooh, I'm
Whatever.
gonna have a potion.
So
for
4.
sale.
Well, you stand there and you're like, look, don't you? You've heard of me, right? You know who I am.
Yeah, you're spear guy.
You say this to him.
Oh,
You
hey,
say-
you know who I am.
You know who I am. I'm the one who put on a dress. And, I'm the one that fought those bandits. And he's like, oh, yeah, didn't you one time hit someone with a fish?
Yeah, I did.
He's like, you know what? I've kept this in honor of you, but now you can have it. A fish.
I'm flattered.
And you know what? I'm going to let you in, and I'm going to tell everybody about what you did.
Oh, thank you. I'm still living off that glory.
+1 reputation.
Thank you.
I am not a reputable person in this village. My people have
fish
depression
warrior.
and poison. We're not very reputable.
All right.
A fish warrior. Hello.
One person here.
So several people that we normally see in chat aren't here because they're at Gen Con.
We're happy for them.
I am the
Yeah.
fish warrior. But I use fish. I am not, in fact, a fish.
I'm going to go here and spend $9
9 big guacamoles.
to build this down here.
Oh, I didn't get a buck when I went
Going
on my
for that
adventure.
set victory, which is probably the best way to win this game.
Jen Kent.
Screw those people. That's
Jen
right.
Kent. Jen Kent.
You know, they're going to be streaming their little get together tomorrow. I'm like, are they even going to talk to camera?
Bing bongs?
Yeah, the Bing Bongs are streaming at Moonshot. I'm just going to be watching it. I'm going to be like, wish I was there.
Melissa.
Unless they're actually talking to camera and doing interactive stuff. But if they set up a camera in the
I'm
corner
going
and just
to
show them playing games,
That'd be fun.
I don't know.
It'll
what's
be
gonna
like in
happen.
the corner so
I'm gonna
everybody's
go on an
tiny.
adventure.
Everybody's tiny.
Roll a die.
I'm going on an adventure.
I'm gonna check it out for sure, but still.
A 4.
I really hope it's similar to what they normally do.
80.
80.
Oh, gosh, delivers. Oh, okay, he's just joking.
He gave us a face.
You come upon a giant iron chest.
It better not be with any snakes around.
Has a giant iron chest as large as a house.
Of snakes.
Oh no, no.
Has to be
The chest is dark and weathered and covered in snakes.
No more snakes.
No, they're actually intricate triangular designs.
That all look sad.
Do you try to open it or continue on your way? Just like the wheel. It's
gonna be
Ooh, look, a wheel. Ooh, look, a giant chest. So do you attempt
chest.
open the massive chest, which is explore 7, or keep exploring, explore 3 or 4?
I don't think you get 7
I
out
don't
of
think
that.
I can get no. Is that what
the
happens?
max is that. So explore 3 or 4 is keep exploring.
Yep. I have to keep exploring. Oh, look at that nice fancy chest over there.
wow, what a
Whoa,
Wheels,
Alright.
chests. Nobody got time for that.
chest. Nope. All right, going in that order, I guess.
Yep.
You got the 2.
Oh,
Just reroll it.
Let's go through the tower. And
Still.
go.
So you've got a total of 1 success. How many does she need?
3. So I can
3.
exhaust both
You
of
could
them.
exert them both,
Yeah,
yes.
because I got 2 potions that they
Yep.
give us later. So I
She's
got a
exerting
3.
them both.
All right.
So much for that potion you were gonna have.
I still have 1 more.
She has a lot of potions.
like
I know you
chemical
really
dependency
wanted to
right
try to open the chest, so both of your people are itching to do it, but something in the back of their head was saying, "Don't open the chest, just keep
Snakes,
exploring."
Snakes.
So they go up to the chest, and there's like this little mushroom growing, and they take it as a memento, remembering
We'll always remember
what
that
could
chest.
have been. And
This
so
could have been lots of gold.
they wander back home, keep exploring, find nothing, and just take home 1 mushroom.
1 measly.
You exerted all those people just for a mushroom.
1 mushroom. You know where that 1 mushroom's gonna go? Right here.
Yep, it'll be worth 1 point at the end of the game. Jesse.
Yay.
Nice. All right, I'm building. Does that get no?
Yep, it
Okay,
does.
it does. 2 lousy mushrooms.
2 lousy.
Oh, 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 oh.
Oh.
At least
Let's
it
go
won't
with,
be snakes this time.
Honestly, I need the bed. Because I have lack of beds. Let's do the bed thing.
Potted
This one
shrimps
for
and
8?
at least
8 plus I get $1 back, so I'll pay 7.
There's been nothing but snakes, pots, and shrooms.
Pots and family stream.
Exactly.
I'm just glad there were no snakes.
The kids know nothing.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness, no more snakes, please.
Travis.
Pass.
I also pass.
Pass.
Okay, so in that case, the round marker moves on.
I put
I
this
wanna
up. I put this up for sale.
New cider is available.
That up for sale.
Anyone can buy it. How much is it? Are you charging for it, Melissa?
It's gotta be at least $3, right?
Yeah,
It has to be at least $3.
Yeah, $3. $3 hairs.
I'll do it for 3.
Cool. I will take 3.
You're just charging 3 for it?
Yep, just 3.
Okay.
It's just one potion. It's just one.
Okay. Now it's time to rest your villagers. I've got 5 beds and a potion, so all my people are coming back.
Got a potion happening.
I have 4 beds and
Potion.
Got plenty of beds. Oh, she was exerted.
Yes, she was.
so these two.
Every time she goes into combat, she exerts herself. Poor thing.
Oh wait a second. These potions they don't go on these people right here because like I have 4 beds, so these people can come over.
Yeah.
3 of them. Then these 2 would go here at the end of the round, and then I have the
Then-
potions, so I put them.
Well, yeah.
The potion
A
brought them
different
to
order.
here.
Yeah, a different order. But
And
essentially the
then
same
one of
thing.
them can sleep on the 4th bed that you have.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna let her sleep in the bed.
Yeah.
Or if you didn't want him to come back, you could send her back.
Oh, yeah. That'd probably be a better option. There we go. Cool.
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 Last-
Now,
nope. Oh, we got one more round.
we
Income.
collect income.
$8, please.
$7 for me.
Wait, how does this work for me now? Now that I have all this stuff out.
There you
So
go.
now it's 6,
It's still 6, yeah.
and then plus this.
Bless
Okay.
you.
Bless you.
Now I get 7, because I got this here.
And we refresh goods on any
$8.
buildings. I don't think that applies to anyone at this
What?
point.
No.
No,
Oh, I need
mine
my
are-
2 pots here, please.
Oh, 2 pots.
And
mine
pass
are
first
1s and
player.
1s.
2
So
more.
7.
Okay. And now we're ready to start again.
Cool. Go ahead.
How does this game compare to Near and Far?
I like near and far better.
I've played Near and Far about 13 times.
But how's it
and
compare-
I like this game better.
I like this game better.
How's it
Yeah.
compare mechanically?
I think this is probably simpler mechanic. My problem with Near and Far is
Simpler.
that there were a lot more mechanics, but most of them I didn't even use half the time.
Because, like I said, he just rushed to finish the game.
Not
as
every
quickly
time.
as-
I also
I
found
like
this
this
is
one
more
better
story driven.
personally.
It's almost impossible to avoid stories in this version. You're doing yourself a disservice if you do. But Near and Far, you can skip the stories and still do fine.
You're doing yourself a disservice if you do.
You're
but-
not having as much. I mean, the game is broken. It allows you to do it and still win. Ergo, it's a broken game.
I feel like in this
You
one.
can play this without doing any stories.
You could, but you're probably not going to win.
Did you?
A couple times.
Well, I feel like in this one, I am utilizing everything.
I'm going on an
possible.
adventure.
Have
See,
fun.
I remember
Yeah, like I'm used
back when I played this
utilizing
game,
everything.
I wouldn't do the stories and I'd do all this stuff and do just fine.
Yeah.
This time I'm doing it more for cameras.
Yeah.
Yeah.
334, please.
The stories are the best part of the game.
34.
Yeah.
So I want to do that more in this session. I don't feel I'm doing too well otherwise.
334.
Mm-hmm.
You arrive at the foot of a great statue in the middle of the underforest.
It's a great statue.
The
It's a great
stone
statue. Gotta check out
figure
the statue.
depicts a great bearded warrior with a massive sword and shield. In ruins at the base of the statue, you read, "Here lies the great warrior of the underforest. Sing the song of the undertrees to call for his aid.
If you do it, you have to sing it.
Sing the song of the undertrees
Sing
to
a
call
song.
Are you
for
comfortable
his
singing to
aid."
plants?
Sing. The ruins then describe how to sing the song of the undertrees, though some of the inscription.
Yes, we can tell you're Catholic.
Yes,
Go on.
I have no idea what you're saying. Please just say it to me. I cannot understand that.
The ruins describe how to sing the song of the undertrees,
Oh, okay. Definitely did not. I'm not Catholic, so I don't know what any of that was.
though some of the inscription has been worn away.
Okay.
Now, attempt to figure out how to sing the song of the undertrees.
Yeah.
Explore 5.
Okay.
Or break down the
More
statue
chanting.
and take the remains. Explore 3, explore 6.
I'm gonna do the nice thing.
Attempt to figure out how to sing the song of the Undertrees.
Yes, that.
Wonderful, wonderful. 396 eyes.
Sam, are you on
Wait.
campus?
Oh, do I roll?
Because there's
Yes,
bound
yes,
to be
explore 5. I'm
board
sorry.
game
I'll have
clubs
to
on
read
campus.
something else if you do something correctly. Then I must read. Continue to read.
That's not good.
Melissa chants. More chanting.
I do have reverb in this.
Well, I've got 1, 2, 3,
I'm not.
and if I exert them both, that'll make 5.
Do you wish to do so?
Yeah.
You will now learn
lucky
the
now.
secrets of the Song of the Undertrees. 396. Alright. It takes a few tries and a bit of improvisation, but you manage to sing the song and figure out the harmonies.
Tree.
Moments later, the statue starts to rumble.
Tree.
The giant stone figure burst apart, revealing the real warrior of the Underforest within. He hails you with a hearty, deep laugh. You have sung the song. Not well, mind you. Not well enough. What aid do you require?
Nobody likes the theater critic.
Ask the warrior of the Underforest to help you hunt for food. Ask the warrior of the Underforest to help you find treasure.
Like pot.
Ask the warrior of the Underforest to help you make a good cider.
From a recipe on paper.
She'll cut the largest under tree with a hammer.
Hurry!
I got to play that part. Had a herring in my little fish pocket. So my options are food, cider,
Or treasure.
or treasure. That seems good. Cider.
So you ask the warrior of the Underforest to help you make a good cider. Fine choice. You have sung, well,
That's a good thing, Sam.
good enough. So I will give you lots of reputation for the people, because you have chosen properly. +3 reputation for you.
Oh, I'm maxed out.
Must be nice.
And for your cider, here is the potion.
Oh, I get a potion
A potion. And the cider itself.
and a cider.
There you are. Very
Oh,
good.
wow.
Oh, fancy that.
These people are both in the hospital, so that's a good thing. All right.
Oh.
The cider has to take place like when they're waking up, right? It's not like a now thing.
I want
Right.
no part of it.
All right, Melissa, go ahead.
All right. I would like.
If I may.
To take you
You may not.
on a strange journey.
All right, my hard cutoff is in like 30 minutes, so let's do this.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out order of operations here as far as who
Please
can do
excuse my
what.
dear Aunt Sally.
Yes.
Okay.
'Cause if I
Math
was
joke.
there-
Pimp us.
But just pimp this.
Okay, so I'm gonna use this Pippi Longstockings girl
As soon as Jesse said that, I'm now hearing the Mario theme
to now
in the fast
build
version.
that pear.
Dun, 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 dun,
I need some
dun,
bear.
dun.
I need some bear pears.
You want this?
Yep, I need some bear pears.
Burpers.
Bear pears for this.
Beds.
No.
I like
Beds.
beds.
I like
And I
beds.
get 2 pears.
Thank you, Lars. That was my baby.
Thank you. Glad you liked it.
Oh, it's awesome.
Don't you think another one should be made?
Yes.
Very
Yeah,
funny,
see?
dry humor.
It's.
Well, he's from your homeland.
I was gonna say I'm huge in the UK. I'm huge in the
I'm
UK.
getting my 2 pears to put there.
Okay.
Cat time.
Jesse.
Cat.
Jesse.
All right.
He says, "Great writing, Travis."
Thank you.
We need to hurry.
It's that British
Yep.
upbringing.
I'm gonna. Am I planning on building a building this time? I don't think I am. So you can go away now. I'm gonna do this thing.
He doesn't have to go all the way over there. He just
Oh right. Yeah.
He's not that bad off.
and he gets a
No.
dollar.
You didn't get him at a discount.
Got $1, and I
Got a
also get
discount.
this thing here.
I appreciate that.
Travis.
I'm gonna go on an adventure.
Oh, Okay.
I can take 2 people. Or I
Game
can
Roll
take
a die.
It's whoever's sitting in the seat though. With
Oh,
6.
rats.
Thank you, Slivers. I wish.
normal adventure.
Yay. Oh,
All of the RP.
Cat has chosen a winner. The end. You reach a great dark lake in a wide cavern. Eyeless fish swim about next to a leaky boat. Do you take the boat to the other side or search the shore? Search the shore, explore 2. Take the boat, explore 4 or 6.
I'm gonna take the boat. Or that's the second one, right?
4 or 6.
All right. This is for Blondie. Oh, the suspense. Oh, you really needed a 3. This is for Mustache.
mustache.
So that's gonna be, what did I need?
4 or 6.
I've got 3 right now. I'm gonna exert him. So 4.
Alright. You take the boat, and right when you get in it, you notice there's 4 coins in there. Must have come from the mall.
Let's go to the
Let's go
mall.
to the mall.
Let's go sail a boat. She's gonna harvest this. Melissa.
Let's go do something. I don't know what, because
You want to
Whatever.
harvest one of those pears?
I was thinking. I think I'll harvest it with the poison guy. He'll do some good. I can harvest this pear.
Okay.
Do I supposed
Great.
to harvest just one? at a
Just
time?
one.
Yeah. Just-
You can put it in your track if you want to. It's up to you.
Okay.
Oh, I get a
Jesse,
dollar when
your
I go on
turn.
an adventure. I keep forgetting that.
All right.
I harvested a pear.
I went to. These guys aren't good for adventuring.
This game ends whenever we get ready to move this, and it can't move, and the game
What?
ends.
So we have one
when
more
we get
round.
ready to move that and it can't move, the game ends.
Yeah, so we have one more round.
Or no. Yeah, that's true.
Not or. That's it.
Let's
One more.
recruit this guy.
Okay. Costs 1 less.
Yeah, I'm gonna pay $2 for this one. Like,
Okay.
could be good.
Travis.
I'm gonna pay $11 to take this guy.
Okay. Get him 2 amethysts, please.
Not this. Two.
Oh, it's in my jar.
yeah.
jar,
Does it
right.
give, what's this hand potion thing?
You get a potion.
And a potion, please.
There's one amethyst.
I'll give it to you later.
This person's
there's
gonna harvest
two amethyst.
this pear.
Does it have to go down here, or is it?
Nope.
kinda-
You can decide if you want to put it. No, it goes down there
Does it? It has to stay down here.
until you harvest it.
Yep.
How do you harvest it? Is it the end of the round?
One of your
That's
people
these
can do
things.
that action.
The actions.
They can harvest one at a time. It's not your turn.
Yeah, but I used him this.
Okay, Melissa.
Oh, refill. Ooh, a rope. I need
What you need?
something.
To hurry.
Need something.
9, yes. Ooh, I could take those 2 beds. I am gonna do that.
Need more beds?
She's building.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
There you go.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Jesse?
2 beds.
And a harvest?
Travis.
This guy can harvest, right?
Yep.
Harvesting.
I'm also gonna send this guy to harvest. Maybe I'll build. I'll harvest. Melissa.
I'm going to.
I got my stuff.
Well, I can't recruit a person. I'm gonna harvest. I'm gonna harvest this.
Are ciders worth anything at the end of the game?
Nope.
I'm gonna start
Right.
I'm gonna harvest that.
Jesse.
Looks like I'm passing.
Travis.
Pass.
I pass. Melissa.
Pass.
Okay. Round marker.
How consistent on the passing.
New cider. Usually there's somebody with like 20 people, but we didn't. Nobody did that this time. New villagers come out. Everybody rest your villagers.
Harvesting ice cream.
Yum. Can I have some, please?
That's the way to go.
If I gave him a potion, he can double move, right? Do that
If you
thing.
give him a potion, he can move to the next spot, and then you can, if you have a bed
And then
open, he can sleep.
Which I do.
Yes.
Potion.
So all my people are going over because I have 1, 2, 3,
I'm
5
spending
people
this.
over.
the first time I've had all my people
Sleeping
available.
over. He's gonna sleep and then drink a potion.
I'm drinking 1 cider, I think. Because I have 4 beds plus a cider.
Okay.
This depressed guy, he needed 2 beds. He's that upset. He had to both beds.
You can't use.
I know, just took
Oh,
like
okay.
like story wise, like
so-
he just took both beds. I need this room
Income.
for me. I'm that
7,
sad. These people, you know, he's poisoned. He needs his own room. He's depressed. He needs 2 beds.
Nobody
Get your
wants to sleep in the same
income,
bed.
guys.
Income time.
Okay, so I get 7, 8.
Just gonna turn in $1 and get
And now refresh goods on any buildings that grow new ones. Like this tree I have right here grows a new one. And
don't mind.
pass the first player token. Melissa, you're gonna be our last first player. And we're ready to start
Yeah.
again.
All right. Let's see. Do need to harvest these for sure, so I can't forget that. What's this stuff? 8. Oh, that stuff's so expensive.
It's a little expensive.
Yeah, I don't have money.
What
for
flavor, Slivers?
What's your poison, Slivers?
Is it melancholy?
Is it melancholy? Tastes like melancholy.
It tastes like gin can't.
Yeah, does taste like gin.
I think I'm going to. I'm just gonna take it simple in this first round. Let's just even see if he works. So just to
Butter
use
pecan
him.
gelato.
Ooh, snap! That was my grandfather's favorite kind of ice cream. My uncle's
Butter
too.
pecan.
Butter pecan.
Not
Actually,
bad.
many men in my family, butter pecan was their favorite. This dude, I have to roll for him, right? Just to see if
Yep.
he even works.
Roll to see if he'll do any job.
Gin and melancholy on the
He does
rocks.
not.
Nice.
So you can pick someone else.
He's so depressed.
All right, so the poison guy.
Just a bunch of all these people.
All right, so the guy with one leg. All right.
All right, he's
All
gonna
right, so the guy with broomsticks for arms. I send him out into battle.
he's gonna harvest this pear, and it's gonna go right here.
Great.
And that's it. That's the turn.
Great. All right, Billy Boo Boo.
Billy Boo Boo.
He's getting back to work. He's gonna build a big old building. Big old Billy Boo Boo building.
Billy Boo Boo. Billy.
Building this big
Billy Boo
old
Boo.
$16 building.
Nice.
'Cause he likes a big fancy building. Has a little waterfall. It's basically a mountain though. Go ahead. Gin and melancholy on the
Mr.
rocks.
Mustache is gonna
That's
build.
the saddest drink
Oh.
ever.
No, let's go on an adventure. Adventure, please.
Roll.
An adventure.
1.
Going on an adventure. Bob the Builder. Yeah, little Bobby Boo Boo the Builder.
I know the guy. Well, I've met the guy that
We can't fix
just
it.
created
Yes,
Bob the
we
Builder.
can.
It's Curtis Jobling created
With our
Bob the Builder.
sporks. We can fix it with these sporks.
While traveling through the underforest, you come upon an old treehouse.
Hi.
The windows glow warmly and smoke pours from a chimney near the top. The thatched structure hangs heavily upon the old tree, as if the roots could burst and the whole thing could topple at any moment. You climb the ladder to the door, knock, and a short man in a white mask answers. The mask is covered in strange markings and designs, and a gray tuft of wild hair pokes out behind it in all directions.
Even from the ears.
Quick, I need you to try this new potion, he says, pulling you into the house. Taste the potion.
Don't tell me anything. Tell me no.
4 or 6. Search for nearby travelers to taste the potion.
There's no roll option for that. It's just.
Nope.
Just closer. There we go. So,
What do you think I should do, viewers? Take the potion blindly or try to help him find somebody?
Drink it.
Drink it and you're cool.
Ooh.
I'm gonna drink it.
Drink
All
it.
right. So
Drink
4
it.
or
also
6.
drink it.
Mustache.
Ooh.
That hurts.
That's a 1.
And Blondie.
And this is
3.
3.
Ouch.
So that's 3 successes you've got there.
No, that's only 2. 1 and 2.
Oh.
I'm gonna exert them both. To break me
All right.
4.
So you get a potion.
That's exciting. Won't do any good.
Obviously, he gave you a potion. The other thing he does is he tells everyone about what you did and how nice it was of you to do that. So you get 2 more reputation.
Nice.
But
Just handing it out.
unfortunately,
Oh, am I
I have
poisoned?
something else for one of your
Am I-
people as well.
So I'm poisoned.
You're poisoned.
I'm gonna give it to the
Welcome to the
guy.
So you're poisoned.
I'm gonna give it to Mustache, because screw him.
Yes, my mustache is poison too. They're in the poison
Doesn't
mustache
matter. They're
club.
never gonna eat.
Yeah.
I was gonna say they don't get used again.
There's a
Fine, be
poison-
poisoned.
Yeah.
Poison
Pass
mustache
turn.
support group.
The poison mustache support group.
My name's Clarence. I've had a poison mustache for about 4 rounds now.
Hi, Clarence.
There was a building that helps you get points for having these.
It's number 4.
Yeah, I got it.
You got
Oh.
No, but there's one for empty caverns.
it. The poison mustache.
Oh, the empty
support
caverns is
group.
$4, yeah.
It's 3 points. Well, 4 plus the building.
I didn't even see that one, to be honest.
I've been looking at it the entire game.
That's empty caverns. These would not count for that.
Correct.
Yeah.
Nope.
So it's all yours.
I don't want that.
Okay.
That would only be worth 3 points to me.
Drink it in your poison.
No, the building itself would be 1 point, so it's 4 points.
That's quite the autocorrect.
All of them use 1 point, so I'm just negating that out. Right.
You're like, no, don't drink your oh, you're poisoned. I was in the poison mustache support group.
Slivers, you let me down.
He put you in that support group.
All right. It's going down, folks.
It's the final round now.
What you buying, Ron?
$14 to buy that house.
$14 to buy this house. That was worth 1 less point to me, so that's why I didn't buy it.
All right, Melissa, what you doing?
I am going to go on an adventure.
Yeah, who cares if you get points? That's what I was thinking. Like, yeah, bring on the melancholy.
Yeah, that's what I said. All right,
Roll.
let's roll
I'm
this.
going on an adventure.
I really need to get that BTTV stuff so I can
Yeah.
see those. But I know that's the dancing guy.
6.
Which I don't even know who's dancing though.
Here you go.
I'm reading that right.
Yep. 324, please.
324. Snake adventure.
It is
Here
in
we
the
go.
underbrush, so it might be a snake adventure.
Melissa, how much money do you have?
I have
Here we go.
$8.
Snake, 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 snake. Snake, snake, snake.
Get away from me! Not today, Snakins!
Your party finds stairs cut into the size of a massive tree. You're about to climb the stairs,
stop.
when you notice that the way is overgrown with poison ivy. Do you cut away the poison ivy and ascend, or ignore, which would be explore 3 or 7, or do you ignore the stairs and harvest some fruit you can see nearby? Explore 2 or 5.
I'm doing the 3-7. I'm
All
tearing
right,
my
cutting
way
it
through
away.
these snake
Cutting away the
vines.
snakes.
Cutting away the snakes.
Poison ivy.
Poison ivy looking snakes. Alright. First thing I'm gonna roll in
Jam
my
out to some final
I'm gonna roll in
countdown.
my handy dandy little bowl here. So this is for Pee-Pee Longstockings.
Pepper.
Pepe!
Pepper.
Pepe! Ooh,
Ooh,
6.
she did all right.
And now
on her A game.
for Bailey.
Bailey. Well, Bailey do all right. Bailey did all right.
What?
A little double 6
Crit!
action.
Crit
Yeah, the
roll,
final
what?
clackdown. Okay, so you're doing the 7. Oh, you gotta exhaust both of them to do that.
Yep, I am. No reason not to.
Can you exhaust more than 2 people?
Well, only 2 people. Oh, how many can go on the adventure? I
As
guess.
many as you want,
Okay.
as long as it's more than 2.
No, but like,
Yeah.
can you...
Yes.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Scraping away the poisonous plants proves a grueling task, but you finally clear the way and climb up the stairs that circle around to the great undertree. You come to an opening. Inside a tall room cut into the tree sits a giant crystal. It's hard to tell for sure, but it seems as if someone is trapped inside.
Help me!
One of
Get you with my
one of your party touches the crystal, and it suddenly melts away.
The party member or the crystal?
Let's go with the crystal.
All right, fair enough.
Thank you. I've been stuck in there for months.
It's Scotland free!
That's what he says. Help me. Thank you. Before heading back to the village, you find a secret compartment inside the room filled with treasure. So you gain 2 coins.
Ooh, 2 coins.
An amethyst.
Ooh, amethyst.
Gain the lowest available villager.
Ooh,
Oh,
mustachy person.
And 2 reputation.
Yeah, you finally get some reputation around here.
Yes, you do. Finally.
Do I get to put this on my track right now? Can I?
You can whenever you like.
all right, Jesse, what you doing?
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
might as well. I don't see myself getting.
Are you
anything
broke?
else.
I am broke as a joke, yeah. I am sending multiple people on adventure. Because I want good stuff. Bring me good stuff.
Roll a
Roll a
die.
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 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
There's some right here.
There we go.
2, 3, 4, 5.
331.
New book or old book?
A new.
331.
I have a big turn.
Let's do
Hearing the sounds of battle, you diverge from the path and wind your way through some undertrees to find 2 armies
Get me
engaged
donkey.
in a furious battle. Hog folk in scale armor rush over the grass, their axes and swords held high, toward the spears and tridents of a troop of fish folk.
Oh, lovely.
You have 3 options. Option 1, help the hog folk win the battle, which is explore 3 or 6. Help the fish folk win the battle, explore 3 or 5. Or attempt to stop the fight and negotiate a truce, explore 8.
Well, I didn't bring all these people for nothing.
No fish folk impressions?
Jesse's on the clock.
All right. We're going to attempt to calm this sucker down.
He's going for the 8.
Yeah, it's going to be tough.
Yeah. We got 2 rerolls, and you got 3 people.
He also
pretty
has
good.
a
Go for
package
it.
over there.
I do have a crate.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Supplies.
All right, here we go. Yeah. Gotta remember I have this.
Help
Here we go.
us, help us.
I'm going
What,
left to
for
right.
work? That's good.
Okay.
That's good.
Far so good.
Well, the best you can
Might
do.
as well reroll.
One,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 6. Yeah, you're right. Might as well reroll. Because it's the worst.
I mean, it's a 1.
It'll only get better from there.
Yeah, 4.
Yeah. So I have it now.
one more
5, 6,
reroll.
7, 8. Yeah, if I exhaust everybody. Rerolling. There we go. So I got all my max, which is 7, and I'm going to exhaust one of them.
8. So you jump in and you're like, whoa, whoa, whoa! Have y'all not seen Charlotte's Web? You're supposed to all get along, even you fish folk, which I'm a little unclear about how you live on land. And the hog folk are like, yeah, how are you breathing? Well, they're like, well, how are you breathing? You have snouts. And so they decide to sit down and talk about how they all breathe. You've successfully negotiated a truce, and so they pool their money, and they give you 3 coins. And then
All they could.
We need to pay this guy.
one guy's like, you know what? I think I got an amethyst. Give him an amethyst.
Ooh.
But they all adore you. +4 reputation.
This too.
4 rep.
4 rep. Oh. After being wronged by the trees, I like it.
They're not breathing at all.
They find out they're all
I also
actually
would like to
dead
go on an
already.
adventure.
Roll.
2.
They were all dead already.
Bolted inside.
All those fish folk.
I have all these empty games.
You stop at a roaring waterfall, sitting against some large undertrees and digging in your packs for a quick meal. One of your party members spots a man spearing for fish just down the river. His great black beard covers a bare chest, and at his back hangs a fur cloak. Is this the infamous Wolf Howl the Bandit that so many travelers
feet
have
tall.
warned about? Stealthily follow Wolf Howl,
Wait, I thought I beat him.
or
He just went down the river.
avoid the bandit and search around the falls. Explore 3 or 5.
The first one didn't have an option?
No.
3 or 5.
Well, you only have a max of 3.
I know. So, like, I feel like following him is going to be a high roll.
I mean,
No guts, no glory. Stealthily follow.
there you go.
As you follow Wolfhowl the Bandit, you come upon a short
Oh, so it is
wall
Wolfhowl.
in
So,
the
okay.
underforest.
He's all
Press a
wet.
what?
A short wall in the
A
underforest.
short wall. It's his house.
And nearby,
Yeah.
a wooden door. The door is unlocked,
Nemesis.
and a well-kept garden lies on the opposite side.
Oh, he's a herbologist.
There are crimson flowers with intoxicating aromas, glowing yellow fruit hanging from square-shaped trees, and turquoise, jewel-eyed birds flapping from tree to tree. As you explore the garden, Wolfhowl leaps from a nearby tree, his eyes red with rage. How dare you enter my garden?
You should add ADT.
Offer to work in the garden. 3 or 7. Attack him.
3 or 7?
Attack him and loot his garden. 4 or 6.
Get out of my garden!
Get out of my garden.
Get out of my
My swamp.
swamp!
Well, if I roll
swamp.
Rage face. Urgh.
3 or 7 is the attack? 4 or
No,
7?
that's to work. 3 and 7.
And what's the attack?
4 and 6.
My swamp.
You could get a 4
Miss Swamp. You know Miss Swamp.
if you roll well enough. Actually, you know.
I can
you could
exhaust
get
them
You
both.
can exert them both. Yeah.
I'm fighting him.
Your attack. Alright,
All in!
go for it.
All in. All right. This is for a little bit. She got a 1.
Little bit. Oh no.
She always gets exhausted.
Ferdinand!
And this is for
Take
Ferdinand.
means exerted.
And he also got a 1.
Double ones. That's quite the opposite of the
He
double
needs at
sixes
least a
rule.
2.
Critical.
You have any way of re-rolling?
No. Potions don't let me reroll. I don't
No.
have supplies.
Rage.
So you just fail.
You failed.
Oh no. What happens when you fail?
Nothing.
Nothing. They've gone into the glue factory.
Do they get exhausted?
Yep. They still went on it. No, not over there. Just exhausted. I know you guys keep calling that far area exhausted.
Well,
but
exhausted, exerted, exhausted,
Exerted.
that's why I call it the hospital.
All right, done.
Hospital.
You didn't want that anyway. You would have
Sleepy time. Work
I
time.
don't know. I should have
That's
worked.
hospital,
would've
sleepy
gained
time,
reputation.
working
I'm
time.
all tired,
I want
exhausted.
stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just me.
Do I have time to go on an adventure, Jesse?
Of course.
I know you have a hard.
Yeah, I got all my stuff ready to go
Four
though.
school.
My cutoff time is
Where's the
10 o'clock.
Robert?
I'm
Yeah, I got
out
30
of
minutes.
them, so I'll just draw one of these at random. We use them all up.
Oh no, so many
Nope.
pinches.
123, please.
123. Alright, speed read.
Adventure.
123. 33. 123.
I already know what I'm doing on my turn.
I'm gonna send an extra person along.
Yep, because why not?
You reach a precipice and look down to see the ruins of a cave city at the bottom of a large ravine. While the buildings have crumbled and few structures are left intact, it appears that the city was abandoned rather than destroyed. As you scan the walls of the ravine for a way down, you realize you will have to climb down the sheer cliffs. Do you attempt to scale the rock walls to reach the city, or do you spend more time looking for a way down? Scale the walls, explore 7. Bonus, +1 lantern per rope you own. Look for another way down. Explore 3, explore 5.
What's the highest number?
7. That's scale the walls. Explore 7. Or you can look for another way down. Explore 3. or 5.
7!
7, he says.
There's 3 of them.
Ooh, there's
Nice.
3.
That's 4.
Ooh.
5, 6.
Ooh,
And then
it's-
she'll get exerted to make 7.
All right. Well, as you scale down the walls, you notice some coins down at the bottom. So you're scaling down. You're like, oh, coins, and you find 6 coins. As you hit the
Wow.
floor.
It's the best payout of the night.
And along with all the
Significant.
ruins left down at the bottom of this place, you find a pot. Just kind of, sitting to the side, kind of pot laying there among the coins. And then when you get back and
Always a
tell
pot.
all about your awesome scaling of this wall, they're like, yeah, let's give you another reputation to
And
add
everybody
to that
backs
Then
down.
everybody's like, I'm so sick of hearing about that guy. No, let's not make him more of a
Yeah.
thing.
Whee!
You're Lin-Manuel Miranda
6
right now.
coins. Yeah.
He's already a thing.
There you go. Found yourself a nice little
All right,
treasure.
Melissa, what are you doing?
I have one feathery
Yeah,
woman
$6.
left, and unfortunately she can't build anything, so I can't do any of those building places.
Correct.
Right.
She's a feather.
How much money do you have?
He's a feather.
I have 10 gold coins.
Well, you can hire a person.
Can I hire more than one person?
Nope.
Are people worth anything at the end?
Only if you have a house that makes them worth something.
Which she doesn't.
But it's gonna keep at least one person away from y'all.
Now the money
What
is
do we know?
the money is a tiebreaker.
So,
If you feel you're on the cusp.
oh.
Do you have anything to gather? No.
No, I gathered everything already. It's just
Wowee.
I messed up and I should have kept this one instead of this one, and I sent the wrong
that a
person out
Clay
on the
Aiken?
thing.
Emoji?
No.
No, that's one of the.
Yeah,
two
so like I
workers.
should, because I sent 2 builder people out, and I should have sent her instead of 2 builders. So I screwed that up, because I should have left a builder to use this money.
So sad.
So I'm just going to use her.
What's the lanterns for? I forget.
That's I need 2 people to go on an
Adventure.
adventure,
Oh,
and I have
oh,
nothing to
adventure,
harvest, and there's no reason to get more money because
You
I
can
don't
get
need
the
it.
cider.
I don't need the cider. I
Yeah,
already
you
have
need
one I
that.
never used.
Yeah, I know.
So I'm just gonna buy a person. Well, not buy. I'm gonna train.
Train.
I'm gonna train Mr. Miyagi Frog.
All right. $3.
Mr.
Miyagi Frog.
Frog. He's gonna
Give her
come.
7.
So 5.
Jesse,
Harvesting. This thing.
paying $12 for this guy.
All right. And I'm gonna train
I'm
whoever.
trained.
$3 for this guy right here. He looks like someone from The Magicians. I won't say who in case you guys never watched it. but
Ribbit.
there's a guy
Oh,
from The
I thought I said rabbit. No, oh wait, no.
Melissa?
Ribbit, ribbit.
I pass.
Jesse.
Pass.
Pass.
I also pass. All right, final scoring.
And let's see, any
I have
predictions?
No idea who's gonna win.
Any predictions there,
I'm
Twitch?
looking at your victory points. You got a lot. So
I
I'm
got,
guessing
not
Travis.
a
He has a
lot.
lot of.
have an app here that will
cards.
help me add it all up.
This might be it,
Sam says
Lars.
he wins.
This
I
might
win.
be it.
I think you're right about
I
that.
might redeem myself.
I think you win.
Sam
Sam
wins.
wins.
All right, so first thing we're gonna do is the advancement track. So the way you add this up is, like for me, for example, this is 3 points for each of these things. So that'd be 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 for me.
7.
$15.
18.
18, Melissa?
That's right. It's 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
That is
Sorry,
not
I
where
ever doubted you.
That's
not
where
where I earned my
That is where I
points.
put all my points in, and that's where it ends. That's it. The end.
All right.
Wow.
So the next thing is buildings. Every building you have. Now that does not include empty caverns, and it does include your original starter house. So like I have 7.
Oh, I have 2
I have
empty
7
caverns
as
that
well.
don't count.
7.
Travis has 7.
7.
Jesse has 7.
So that
We all have
everybody
7.
breaks even.
Melissa has 7.
7. I had 2 empty caverns.
And you
don't
did count the caverns.
Yeah,
You
1,
any
2,
outposts
3,
you
4,
built.
5, 6, 7.
Okay, great. Reputation. So I looked this up earlier to find out what would happen if we tied.
Mm-hmm.
In that case, we add together the things that we were due and split them.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means.
If 2 players are tied for reputation, add the 2 appropriate reputation rewards together and divide by 2.
There's
Okay,
a second reward.
so first of all, each of us gets 7 and Travis gets 5.
I get
So let me
9.
add that in. So Jesse gets 7. I get 7. Travis gets 5.
I didn't.
And then first and second place are 5 and 3. So you and I
Get 4.
take the 8 and get 4 each. So Jesse gets 4.
Travis just gets 2.
Ronald gets 4.
He gets
And
3.
Travis gets 2. because he's in third place.
Oh,
behind
third.
us.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Fair enough.
Okay. Card bonuses. So this is any cards that have points on them.
The card itself, or if it gives
None
you
of
points
that.
for having stuff.
Both. So this bonus
Okay.
plus that bonus.
I got none of that stuff. Nope.
Travis,
20.
Jesse.
21.
Jesse's game. Again.
Okay. And mine was 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
I did not have any of those.
Okay.
You didn't have any?
No, I didn't have any of those point
No
things.
buildings worth anything? No.
No.
Now the quests that we went on.
Oh, Melissa's got a bunch of
So
those.
I have 4.
7.
7.
0. Never went my way.
It sounds like I'm doing okay.
I did okay with some things and really bad
My
with
strategy
others.
was get buildings with points on them. That
Mine
was
was
pretty
to
much
try
it.
to-
Okay,
this
and I
stuff,
think
and I did
that's
well with
everything,
that.
unless y'all see something else that has points on it.
No.
Alright, who do you guys think won?
Jesse!
I think it's Jesse.
I hope so.
I
Read
think
it
there's
from-
not much doubt here, but
Read it from the bottom up.
alright, Melissa, you have 32 points.
I'm not last!
Hey!
I mean, congrats, Melissa.
Yes.
Travis, you
God.
have 41 points.
Thank you, 41.
Ronald, you have 52 points.
Oh.
And Jesse, with the win, 61 points.
Oh, one
What
point
was-
better
it
than
was
yesterday.
30,
The Monday.
40, 50, 60. We're
Yes,
all in.
32,
Yeah.
41, 52, 61.
And Sam got 74.
And Sam at 74. Congrats to Jesse again. This is you making up for all that charter stuff.
Yep.
Right. Yeah, when it's not Charterstone, I do okay. But honestly, in that game, I felt like I was just like eyeballing points. At the end there, me getting that big reputation boost, those 2 stories, that made a huge difference.
I was feeling pretty good, but oh well.
And when it's not Charterstone, Queen does not reign.
Well, just have to play more games
I
like
would have gotten
Charterstone.
19 points out of that, and I only ended up getting 14 points out of this.
19 points out of what?
That card that you took.
Oh, this one.
$16 one.
Yeah, I have 2 buildings that do that. So I was like, oh yeah, that's definitely going to happen.
But you see, I had like a whole bunch of underground things.
Well, that's this
Down
thing.
In the
In the
underground.
underground.
What does that say?
This one's buildings that are underground.
Oh, well, I wouldn't have taken that then. I thought that was I thought it was for all of your underground stuff.
Oh, no. I didn't even, this is nothing to me.
Well, you guys, what did you think about Above and Below? It's been a little while since we played
Long
it,
time.
It's been a long
but it's still a good game if you ask me.
I like
Yeah, I enjoyed
Yeah.
it. It's pretty.
I like the
yeah.
story.
What the devil is this?
Games with stories is cool.
3
What is
bits.
that?
3 bits. What was my
Is it a
3
starter
bit?
card?
Oh, is that starter? Oh.
But
Oh,
you
that's
can't play this game
Yeah,
with
it's a
5
starter.
players, so I'm a little confused.
Oh, I just put my cards back.
Oh, yeah, the
Oh, sorry. Keep
the
starter,
starter
ones
ones out.
come out.
Oh.
Yeah, watch out, because the cards all have different symbols and stuff on them, so I need to put them away.
Very cool. Yeah, I enjoyed the stories and stuff like that, so I hope it was an entertaining story time game.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, hopefully
Thanks,
you guys
Turtle
liked
Mesh.
the stories. That's the main reason. Well, also because Turtle specifically requested this game. So.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah. Thanks for that, Turtle.
Yeah, it's a great idea.
Thanks, Slivers.
Maybe at some point in the far off future we'll
Awesome
get near and far to the table in here as well.
Yeah, this does play well for the stream, I think.
Yeah. So our schedule for later this
Special
week,
things.
tomorrow we have Melissa Sings.
Yep.
So that'll definitely be happening.
And it's Mad Libs Day.
Yeah, so, oh, thank you.
Thanks, Slivers.
Thanks for the bits, Slivers, and
Yes.
thank you for my congrats.
Welcome to the end of the video. Hit the subscribe button if you like what you saw, which you reached the end, so you probably did like it. After you do hit it, click on one of these videos here. Go ahead. Meow.